got me slipstick. Long ride, don't pull choking. My club, the mix, they call me Covenant. Hey, backside the ones I call you Fireplay. Hey, light it green, know my body coming our way. Last day here to get on Muddy North. Hope she feeling less neck, crippin' no more creatures, but got a pick in this neck. Can't rhyme with they love, ain't business clear. Tails been spent sold in the kitchen. Next, now I gotta crowd my time and he make you alright. Leaving my learning these hoes all a game, right? Need you ever talk about you on face and pay?
My theme music.
I'm okay. You good? Yeah, I'm good.
No, you not. Take a look at Exhibit A. Bro, Exhibit B is crazy. Oh my God, bro. Somebody check on her. I'm gonna be honest. You wanna know what the craziest thing is? Pay attention to the key framing on this cameraman. He didn't miss a beat. The lack of concern is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's
Rascal, fuck are you? Who told you to fast up yourself and go up there? Voluntary Kilimanjaro bike rides. Got the Martin doing up inclusion, cause Killer Woman Jaro as well by the looks of things. Madness, man. Just gambling with gravity, you know. I know the suspense saxophone started blaring when she couldn't catch her grip. She nearly catch her one-way ticket express check into the Lord and Savior, though.
Save her. I've done this plenty of times.
Okay.
First thing we're gonna need is
A speaker? Baby oil?
can't forget about the third thing.
Well, what's the third thing?
Just watch, y'all. Oh, find it. When I tell you guys I sprinted to the comments. The rhythm is outside running around in the park. Blind leading the blind, but 10 for originality. It's a whole new dance. We're listening to Hate Difference. Let's dance with raisins. Who put raisins in the potato salad? The beat was like, is it me? Am I doing something wrong? Bumper cars.
My viewers forever. What's good, everyone? I hope you're good. Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, wherever you are around the world. Late today. I was saying yesterday I might have to change my time of live, and I really, really mean it, because obviously I'm surrounded by pagans, living with pagans, you know, just pagans on the diet, left, right, and center. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And yeah, there was some new melatonin that came in the house yesterday, and pagans are trying to hide it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What are you trying to do? Like, trying to keep man up? Like 5 o'clock this morning, I'm still sitting there looking outside the window, and it's bright outside. So when I say man woke up at 11:45, I'm not joking. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I can't sleep right now. I can't sleep right now, on top of everything else that I'm... Anyway, but listen, I didn't even have time to make a thumbnail, so I just put abysmal Arsenal. Obviously, none of these guys really look like who they're supposed to. Like, when I'm looking at it now, flipping out. I mean, Odegaard, maybe. just about make out Declan Rice. Who that guy is in the middle, got no idea. Absolutely no idea. But we move, man. I was not even going to go live, to be honest with you. I wasn't even going to do it. And I just thought, fuck it. I've woken up late anyway. I'm probably not even going to be motivated to do it later on. Because football's annoying me right now. Football's annoying me. Social media is annoying me. People's online discourse is annoying me. You know what I mean? So it's just like, ugh. But anyway, that's enough about me. Hope you guys are well. Smash the like for me. We're going to need you to share it out. Of course, we don't get no help over here. Nothing like that. So I'm going to need the community to do community things. Don't just say it. Please do it. You know, we're sitting here with 6 people. So that will, again, determine how long we stay on for. And one of these days, it's going to actually, I'm going to say it and I'm going to mean it, because we might not get a raid from anyone, or, you know what I mean? So if we're sitting here with 20 people, as much as I'm grateful for the 20, we need to be doing way better. So the show won't be going on for hours and hours and hours. But anyway, like I said, I hope you guys are well. Let me see who's in the building. Roll call. We're going to have a quick roll call. There's not many, so it shouldn't take very long at all. And then we'll probably just get into some football discourse. Lots to talk about. Of course. A few things that I want to say as well regarding the news, you know, and everyone's reaction to that. So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. That was me just asking people to like and sub. To be fair, I was just checking to see if my comments were on. I'm telling you, it's just me, yeah? I'll tell you what I do. So you know that I stream on here, I stream on Kick, and I stream on Twitch, right? I do that all at the same time. Loads of times. Sometimes I got to miss out Kick and Twitch, because when I put all of the things on the laptop and on StreamYard, the comments don't show up. So what have I got to do? I've got to delete, take it away from certain platforms. Then when I put them back, it's just weird, isn't it? It's just weird. And then this one, I didn't even set up Kick or YouTube. I just set up Kick or Twitch. I just set up YouTube, and it still told me there's no comments. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with that? I can't even blame Kick or Twitch anymore. Maybe it's just StreamYard, man. Really, maybe it is, man. Because I heard someone saying about, you know, the internet's so bad or something so bad that when they even try and share their screen, it starts like pausing, and, you know, mine does that all the time. I've watched back some of the lives and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I've got to stop complaining, because I'm surprised most of you lot can get through it. Some of you lot might think I'm chatting shit anyway, like just on a day-to-day basis, so you might not get through it like that. But, you know, just with the constant Wreck-It Ralph, it's so bad. And in the moment I don't do anything on StreamYard, everything more or less runs smooth. Even when I try and do a pre-record, I get more money on the 7th of next month anyway, because I've been brass for weeks. When I say weeks, I mean weeks. You know what I mean? YouTube ain't paying fuck all. So yeah, when I get that money, I still need to get an external mic. I'm paying £55 a month for internet that I've not even used yet, down at my mum's. So just, yeah, when I say my life's up and down, I'm talking like a bloody, you know what I mean? Like a seesaw. Appreciate you, Kwaja. Make sure that everyone's liking and sharing the video. You know what I mean? We're going to need all the help we can get. But like I said, if we don't get it, we just won't be on for very long. We've been lit up already. Is it any more gems? I don't know what's going on with these gem things, though. It isn't. It's Alan T with a, is that a super sticker? It doesn't show me on here. Let me go to it. Yeah, like a super sticker sort of thing. Really appreciate you, Alan, man. Always supporting the channel, my bro. If there's something I got that you want, let me know. You know what I mean? You want happy clap, you want guns. I haven't really got too much new stuff. What I do need to do is go through my videos and clear out some that are not being used, and, you know, things like that. But my bro, nothing but love, man. If I got something for you that you need, you let me know. But bare minimum. You know what I mean? Always support you, always appreciate you supporting the channel. And it's early, innit? I ain't even woke up too long, so it shouldn't even piss me off that much. Let's give you some guns, innit? Why not?
I've been wondering what kind of guns I have in the inventory, so today I'm going to show you. Put them up! And of course I got that switch.
that Switch does it each and every time, man. Maybe we should move. Maybe I should give you a little bit of everyone as soon as, you know, Arteta says he's going to do something or Arsenal want to do something, whether you agree with it or not. How many people just still roll up with the slop, with the full-blown slop?
Bro, that is not fucking funny.
Did you actually see it? Pay attention.
Bro, that is not fucking.
How far? I think she got to the bottom color. One more time for in the spirit of VAR.
Bro, that is not.
I think it's AI though. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because how do you even get how do you get into that situation? She's got this color coded lolly that normally says whether they got gag reflexes or not. I think that's the only reason the lollies were made like that. Nasty women, do you know, or nasty men. How did that happen, bro? You're sleeping with the lolly right there on your lips. Man just broke. She swallowed the whole thing. Kind of reminds me of views whenever I don't wear a seatbelt and the man then press the brakes, you know, like that, flying into the window. Mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing people chatting the world of rubbish yesterday, bruv. So many people just getting, I don't even know, just overexcited, bruv. It was going on during my live. David Ornstein dropped the tip. Everyone's like, yeah, but it's David Ornstein that dropped it. I'm like, all right, but can you lot read? I'm not even trying to be rude. Like, can you read? You can read. Okay. What does it say? Dora the Explorer, depending on the contract, which is all the stuff I told you while I was live. And I didn't know about any of this information until, oh, it's a bomber. What bomber, bro? Do you know what I mean? What bomber, bro? I made a video because why am I not going to make a video? And I still took the piss out of it. And I still told you what I think. It would be a dream. We need someone like Vinny or Mbappe or Kvaratskhelia, just someone of that level. Of course we do. And I've said before, way before this news came out, that if any of the, you know, what do I always say to you? We get linked with these people. We end up with Madueke, Solis. Let me not even diss Solis. I don't know him. I'm not excited by him. It doesn't fill me with any confidence. But I watched his interview. I watched his behind the scenes. And I don't know why. The kid's smiling from ear to ear. He looks so gassed to be here, bro. And I like that. I'm not saying he's going to be a success or he's going to fail or that it was a good signing. Because right now, how can I say it's a good signing? I don't know who you are. I can't say you're worse than Madueke, but I can't say you're better. I don't know who you are. So, of course, I'm not gassed. I've been telling you like that. I've been pissed off with how we've been moving just to be hearing, well, we ain't got no money. Okay, so then what? What do we do? Because that's where I'm at now. I'm literally standing on that. I'm not looking behind me no more. I don't care about the why. What are we doing? Where are we going? Where do we go from here? Because like I said, you brought out your away kit, you know, they're already emailing me with, you know, £10, £12 early bird, get it quickly, otherwise it's going to go up. You're already trying to sell me stuff, kits, pre-season, dreams. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And here the club go again. Oh, like I said, I made a video yesterday purely out of respect for David Ornstein. But if you look at my thumbnail, do you know what I'm trying to say? If you listen to what I'm saying, I'd be very, very surprised if this happens. Let me tell you this, bro. We'll probably wake up tomorrow and it will be like, because what are we, Sunday? I think they're meeting up Monday, Tuesday. We'll wake up in the next couple of days and it'll be him there signing a new deal. Like, that's what it is. He ain't signed his new deal for 18 months. Okay, well, I've done a bit of digging around. He wants 30 million euros a year before tax or after tax, sorry. So once they take their money, this is what he still wants. 500 grand a week. Now, is that crazy? Yeah. Can we not afford it? No, we can afford it if we wanted to. Of course we could. I've heard people say that, like, what's this fucking Real Madrid dickhead, bro? I don't care. I don't know him. I'm probably never going to speak to him, and I don't really give a shit about people on YouTube. It's like the more and more I go into it, it's the more and more. That's my stance, innit? This fucking guy, you're putting up something. Oh, Vinicius might go to Arsenal, or Vinicius linked with Arsenal. Some mad, like, ooh, like thumbnail. Ooh. Obviously, that was meant to be anger. God knows, you know what AI is like. What's his name? Faisal or something. You guys know who he is. He's got over 100,000 fucking subscribers, bro. Real Madrid. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Real Madrid. So whatever, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've never liked the guy anyway. I've seen him a few times. Just don't like his vibe. But anyway, you're coming on. You've made some mad thumbnail talking about like you're worried, and then you're sitting there coming on the video saying you man can't afford it. Like you're in our pockets. Like you know what we've got. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Whether we're spending money this year or not, don't mean that there's no money there. We never made any money. These men are trying to be goody two shoes. These men are trying to be good little, but we never broke the law, sir. This is what these men are trying to do. Don't ever get that confused. We're paying Kai Havertz 285 a week, but we couldn't pay Vinicius Jr. Yeah, we chose not to do that before because that's the model. Man, them at the clubs making money hand over fist, but the club moves like one step forward, two steps back in the spirit of being self-sustainable and whatever else they want to fucking throw at you. Do you know what I mean? Let's see if their wages are self-sustainable. Let's see if their bonuses land when they say they're gonna land. Let's see if they were getting promised bonuses for Europe and all that shit. Let's see if they have to wait till the summer, or you know what I'm saying? No. But cool, whatever. But when I hear people say you're not gonna get him because you can't afford it, it's like, are you fucking silly, bro? Like, really? We couldn't afford to keep buying loads of players for 500k a week, but you think we couldn't afford one? It's like, for me, that's cope. And then I left a comment on his video. I don't usually do these kind of things, but I'm like, just fuck whoever now, innit? Do you know what I mean? If I've got something to say, I'm gonna say it, bruv, because that's how I feel. And this guy's an idiot. How about that? Putting up these thumbnails like, oh, Vinicius, like looking like you're nervous or scared, or like the shocked face. Oh, you know the face we're talking about. We all do it. And then you're sitting there in the video saying you're not gonna get him because you can't afford it. You know, you're not going to get him because we're not going to let him go. So if you don't believe we're going to get him, why make your thumb like that? I weren't even on my thumbnail. That's how much I didn't care about it. Arteta, Dora the Explorer. I said, turn Arsenal into Dora the Explorer. They turn Arteta into Dora. This is what I keep trying to say. Even AI now, every time I go on Sky, anytime you talk about my club, it's this guy's fucking face that comes up first and foremost. Like he's the one that crosses the white line. Like he's a star boy, or he's Declan Rice, or he plays football nowadays. He don't do jack shit. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But every time Arsenal, this guy pops up. I said, Arsenal's doing what they usually do. The AI said, what do you mean? Dora the Explorer, investigating, fancy. We're searching from afar. We're looking through the telescope. We're looking through the binoculars. It's all we ever do, bruv. We're surveying. We're researching. We're doing homework. Are you ever going to give that paper in? You know what I'm trying to say? And even though it was David Ornstein, I told you straight away, as soon as I heard the news, what did I say to you guys? I said, this is Ornstein. I said, but I don't believe it. I don't. Yes, it would be a dream. People, when I say things, people just feel, oh, and I heard people saying, oh, people could never be happy, blah, blah. Be happy about what? That's the first thing I'm going to say. Anyone that said that yesterday, yeah, I beg just look in the mirror and look at yourself. Be happy about what? About being linked with someone. I can't believe how embarrassing it is. I can't believe how embarrassing our fans are. You get linked with someone and man them's acting like we signed them. And then man them trying to attack other people. No one can be happy. Happy with what? That we're linked with someone. Am I a dickhead? Am I a dickhead? That we're linked. I'll be happy when he signs. I'll be happy when we put the money down. Instead, we're going to probably get a We Tried FC. Dora, you know, Exploring FC. That's all we ever do, bruv. Are you going to come back with some treasure ever? Bear traveling, bear exploring. Are you going to excavate? Are you going to do something? I don't want to hear about we're linked with him. Bear everyone coming in their pants because we're linked with someone. How far have this club fallen? There's no standards for nobody. You're all suckers. I'm sorry. Man, getting happy. And this is what I'm trying to say about us now and things that people really love and people really believe in. Relationships will start fraying. Relationships will start fraying because no, I don't agree with you. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And now what? It will happen with loads of people. I saw it yesterday. Prime example, bro. Prime example. People literally doing the scene out of American Pie where he comes in his pants and you ain't even taken your shorts off, a big man. Like, it's mad. I even heard Curtis Shaw. It's one of my favorite YouTubers. I saw him making a video, 4,000 people in his live. Like people like me, we're not going to win. People don't want to hear from me, or people like me, they don't, you know what I'm trying to say? They want to do what they want to do at the time. So if things are going well for the Arsenal, they're happy, they're top gooners. If things ain't going well, it's fuck Arteta, you know, get everybody out, blah, blah, blah. Like bipolar, bruv. You know what I mean? Bipolar. It's how you feel today is how you move. You know what I'm trying to say? It's how you feel today is how you move. And people handle it differently. You could see that in the World Cup. Everyone coming in there chatting bare rubbish about how bad Arsenal play, and then the moment England start playing like that, everyone's acting like they're Stevie Wonder. The hypocrisy is there. I've seen it from so many people. You know what I mean? So it's just like, whatever, man. I'm gonna think what I think, and your whatever you say is not gonna change my mind. Like anybody, do you know what I'm trying to say? It's not gonna make me feel better, or it's just gonna make me, because this is how I feel. Where do we go from here? What is it then? Are we putting everything down? You know what I mean? Like, because where do you go from here? Where do you go from here? I heard people saying yesterday that if we get Vinicius, and just Vinicius with Solis and Melier, it's like a 7-8 out of 10 window. And I'm just like, I can't anymore with this club, man, with this fan base. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's just a circus, brother. And that's the place that I've been arriving to lately. Sorry, my headphones are moving mad. That's the place I've been arriving to lately. All right, all of these problems. What do we do? How do we move forward, or can we move forward? Are we taking a sabbatical? What do we do? Let me know what you feel like in the chat as well. I promise I'm gonna get into there. You know, we've not even 23 people. Big up to everyone in here. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? But we don't know how long it's going to be. So I won't take too long just waffling. But I thought, let me just say that, man, because, boy, people, like I said, Curtis Shaw, it shows ambition that we're linked with a player. Like, really think about what people are saying. Like, how much of a chump do you need to be? You know, like the 40-year-old version, never got no skins, never got no cheeks in your life, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't even know how I'm going to finish the example, but that's what it just reminds me of. The 40-year-old virgin, bro. You're like, never got no cheeks in your life. I don't know. Maybe she just walks past you and bumps into you a little bit. Like, not like by accident. But you've never had no contact from a female. So now you've got a lob on and ting like, raw. You don't even know where all this has come from. You know what I'm trying to say? Just like the guy in American Pie. You ain't took your shorts off. You ain't put a condom on. Like, you ain't even used the tip. And you're already busting a nut. That's Arsenal fans, bro. Arsenal fans were telling everyone on the internet yesterday it's ambitious to be linked with a player. No bid put down, no Vinicius holding the shirt, no we're going to Real Madrid and slapping down the money. I don't care if you're in the middle of contract negotiations. This is going to help one way or the other, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? No Billy Big Bollocks. It all seems unplanned. It all seems like we're just winging it. And every move that the club make, and this is what I was saying yesterday on the video as well. So many people giving excuses. Like coping. You want Rodgers. There was no complaint before we didn't get him. Then we didn't get him, and then it's just bare excuses for the club. This is what you guys do, and this is why you allow the club to not move serious. Yous lot are allowing the club to not move serious. If there's no pressure from nowhere, then why are they going to do anything different? Coasting FC. This is what this club love to do, is coast. 50-50, Lamar FC, bro. It's what they love to do, is coast. And then the moment, like, I'm not, like I said, I got bare ratings for Curtis, bro. But when I heard that, I had to turn it off, bro. What do you mean that just because we're linked with a player, that shows ambition? So when we don't get him, what you're gonna, at least we tried again, FC. Like, how many times are people gonna fall for this rubbish, people? This is what I don't get. But cool, like I said yesterday, I'm not even trying to rain on people's parades, but just like common sense sometimes, innit? You know, common sense, man. Don't be surprised, you know, by tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday, you know, this guy's holding up a shirt and he's re-signed to Real Madrid and he's got the 30 million that he wants. By the way. You know what I mean? I've heard people trying to chat shit though. The Premier League's physical and I don't think it's gonna, like, that's cope as well. But on the highest level, like, this is Vinicius Jr. Yes, it's going to be different to what he's used to. He's a world-class player. Best 1 or 2 left winger on the planet right now. Whether you like that or not, whether you're an old man like me and I used to watch football back in the day, and yeah, but it's changed, isn't it? Here's where we are now. Just like the market, everyone. Yeah, it's changed. We're not living in the past anymore. Yeah. And when I hear people say that, you remind me of my old man. You know, when I'm trying to tell him about the banking industry and how they make money out of nothing and taking money out the fucking bank and all this other stuff that I was, oh, you're just too old to hear all of this new information. Old dog can't change his tricks or whatever, or can't learn new tricks, bro. That's what it reminds me of. Do you know what I mean? Well, we don't live back then no more. This ain't football anymore. Like, we're in 2026, innit? So move along with the times. You don't like it? I don't like it. Do I think Rodgers worth a... No, Elliot Anderson's dead, bro. One of the best midfielders in the world. I'm like, what? I would have rather took Wharton. Never really been overly impressed with Elliot Anderson, and he looks shit for England. Like, I've never seen it. 116 million. How many times do I need to explain it? The talent pool's not there anymore. You've seen that already. You lose one Thomas Voldemort, we're struggling for years because we don't want to play Lewis Skelly. It's not easy to get a replacement. You know what I'm trying to say? So that on top of everything else, money and inflation, and you know what I mean? It might not even come from football. Say the electric or the gas company puts their money up. So every time the players are at the ground or in training or in the gym, the money's going up. The bills are going up. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Sorry, where's my little bit of tissue? Just give me 1 minute, because again, it's like I've just had blowing my nose and all. Just give me 1 second, guys. I promise it won't be long. Oh, it's like I have to walk around with a bog roll all the time. My apologies, man. But yeah, it's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing to hear that we're showing ambition just because we're linked with a player. We don't even have to put money down. You know, they can say that, you know, Arsenal had a dream of Vinicius. Berta woke up sweating in his bed. Oh, my days, look at the ambition. Berta's dreaming of Vinicius. Like, get out of here, man. You're giving credit before anything's done. You're giving credit for an idea. Oh, it's ambitious. Be ambitious to go and put the money down. Yeah? What did Real Madrid do for Diamande? Everyone's arsing about Liverpool, PSG. Put the money down in paper, in writing, black and white, official bid. Not no, please, sir, can I have some more? Let me send you a quick Morse code. Let me put a message in a bottle. Nah, bruv. I'm still exploring. You know, it takes me, like, you know, 4 weeks just to decide whether I'm gonna. It's mad. It's mad. People are saying it shows ambition just to get linked with a player. That's how far this club has fallen. It's embarrassing, bro. Andrew, big up yourself, mate. Always appreciate you coming through. You know what I mean?
This fucking manager!
Juju's in the house. Hope you're well today. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea fans, hope you're good. Car's just putting in Andrew's link. Juju's crying. I can't even remember what that's for. What was that for? One of the videos at the start. Hey, big up to Juju, man. I see you've been litting up again, or a few times actually. I'll check that in just a moment. Naps in the building. Dappins, love that. Ain't seen you for a minute actually, bro. Well, a couple of days or a little bit at least. And I hope you're well. Dappins, Hypers in the building. Big up. Just shared out the live. Appreciate that. I think we got to 30 once, but we're back on 20 now. Don't know who's still live. Obviously, we were getting raised from Lee, but I don't see him on live before I'm coming on, so I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? But yeah, is what it is. Is what it is. But also as well, like, we're gonna have to see what happens when the Premier League season starts again, guys. Because if things don't pick up a bit, things don't pick up a bit, it's gonna be hard to to function in the way that I wanted to, hard to keep up with the panel shows and things like that, because it needs to make sense in it. If there's no growth, that was something I was trying to do to kickstart the growth. But if there is no growth, then it's going to be hard to be committing to these things in it, because it costs money and stuff, and like, it's not going to be worth it for me. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens going forward in the season, how much I stream, you know, how much output is going to be, if it never works or there is no growth or whatever, then there might never be a panel show on this channel. And to be honest, it might be the easiest thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's hard to get people together. Even now, finally, I got dates sorted, and then one person comes along. I'm not even like one person. It is what it is, isn't it? Someone's got stuff to do. Then I'm planning to do it at the start of the month. But then two of the people that are on the shows have got holidays that go on, you know, like for half of the month, you know. And then I get a message from Hassam, who's getting married in August. So apparently that takes a whole month. I don't know, innit? I'm not going to say it does or it don't. I've never been married. Obviously, congratulations. So this is the kind of things that you're dealing with. Do you know what I mean? So it gets difficult. It gets difficult. And I'm trying to give people a little scratch as well, trying to take it seriously, you know, because I'm a considerate person. Say, for instance, if these people come on and say it did grow, Pitch Politics, Swap Shop, whatever one of them, say it grew, and I was getting 1,000 views, people were sending in super chats left, right, and center. Am I just meant to be the only one that takes money from that? You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm considerate. You know, my time is valuable. That's why I'm not here, there, and everywhere no more. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because my time is valuable. You know what I mean? And I think other people's time is valuable as well. So when they come on, it ain't just, oh yeah, you do me a favor. No, I'm trying to show you a little something in it. You help the thing grow. We all grow together. But that stuff ain't been happening. Do you know, like even down to the littlest, smallest thing, like what you can't share the stream. Like, so if we don't grow, if the growth just don't go anywhere, or we're just stuck kind of like where we are for now, I'll still probably do it. Like, not the shows and all that. I'll still do the channel, but it's going to have to just scale down. And it might just be easier for me anyway, and more, you know, mentally viable, just to be like Flying Pig or whatever. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, he don't have a panel show. He's got 100,000 subs. I know he's been here for he ain't even got 100K yet, actually. And I know he's been here for years. He's just underneath it. You know what I mean? But appreciate you, AJ, man. Anyone that shares out the live, anyone that shows me love, it's love, innit?
Amazing.
Yeah, man. Definitely share the stream out. Sub if you don't mind. I did lose 1 or 2 yesterday, but I woke up today. I think I gained 1. I don't know what's going on with that either. A couple of raids from Lee, and that gave me like 30 odd subs. And then I hit maybe like 90 odd subs before that. God knows, like, what an upturn. I'm like, great. All right, but nothing's, if the people don't come into the live, I don't know why that happens. But at the same time, it was like I was going up and down, like, you know, get a sub one day, lose a sub the next day, but it was kind of steady still. Do you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden it just went, I lost about 40, 50 subs. I lost about 40, 50 members. And then all of a sudden I gained some subs back, but that's it. I ain't gained back the members. We ain't getting like 1,000 views per stream. Obviously, if Lee raids or someone like that, amazing. I need to send him. I ain't got his number. I'm probably just gonna have to send like a super thanks on his page or something like that, because he's not really on TikTok X. I mean, he might be there, but he definitely, I don't even know if it's him when you try and message him. So I wouldn't even waste my time. Appreciate that, bro. I think I've pinned my channels today. You know, obviously the members are dropping like flies, so you know, maybe there shouldn't be so much commitment. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know, but I've pinned this one today. You know what I mean? Make sure that you do subscribe to ViewsTube. That's probably going to be the one that's going to get some work, you know, over the time. Not regular, but work on there. You know what I mean? More than views or views from the bits. Dappings are going round. Vinny to the carpet, my second home. Let me make the perfect clear. I don't believe we get Vinny, but if there's any way possible, yeah. And I said that yesterday. I said that I'm not trying to rain on anyone's parade, because that's what people seem to think. I thought that as well a little bit last year when we signed Gyökeres, and everyone on this side was like they got a face like a smacked ass. Maybe that's the Arteta tax though, innit? Just like it could be with Vinny, and I mentioned that in my video yesterday. I'm seeing Henry talks my club. I'm seeing Chelsea fans, Spurs fans, United fans. What's his name? Flex, that goes on United stand, that goes on, you know, with, I think he's Robbie's nephew. I'm seeing Jennings. I'm seeing the White Rango. What's his name? Boovy. Like, what on earth? Maybe that's why you got some YouTube success, because what an ugly git he is. Like, you look like Rango, bro, and you've got a lisp. Oh my days. I don't even see you making Man City videos. I just see bare Arsenal videos, bare videos of everything else. I'm like, fuck it. We'll join in as well. But But as I always said to you guys, never gonna lie to you. Did I lie to you yesterday? I said, no, I don't believe this is going to happen. I believe this is a play to get the contract that he wanted. Now, yes, there are a few things that weren't there before. He's been waiting, you know, or he hasn't signed the contract for like 18 months. They offered him 17 million after tax. Oh, no, sorry. I think they offered him 20 million after tax, 20 million euros a year after tax. So they take their, and you're still getting that type of money and you're turning it down because you want 30. So I'll be like, all right, well, you want what? You want 500,000 euros a week. Don't get it twisted. Still a lot of money in English. What is it? I don't know. 450, 420. I don't know. Something around there. It's not far off it, is it? But then don't be coming over here saying you want 500 grand a week in pounds. Like, what? I don't know. Anyway, but still, I'm still of that volition. If there's a way to make it happen, how do you turn down Vinicius Jr., bro? But this is what I'm trying to say. These men are not serious, bruv. These men are the ones at the bar just looking, waiting for a signal, bro. Go and tap the shoulder, bruv. No bravery, man. And again, exploring. We still ain't got Bruno Guimaraes. And you know what's telling, right? You know what's telling? Why the fuck ain't the Domio puppet mentioned him yet? Mention everyone else. He's repeating news in his videos like he does all the time. Like the grift has been well and truly exposed this transfer window. It's not like you can't see it really, unless you're an idiot. But it's really been exposed because it's been a bad window for movement, for news. It's been dire. Danny Dyer, Kieran Dyer, all types of dire. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what it has been. Air Dyer, all types of dire. But if there's a way, make it happen. Make it happen. And if you don't make it happen because of all of the mistakes that were made back in the day, that's your fault. You can't shit your bed and then say, oh, I can't go sleep. There's shit in my bed. You're the one who shat it, bruv. You understand what I'm saying? What you're going to do, just leave the shit in your bed for the rest of your life. You're going to throw out your whole bed because there's a lump of shit in it. Or are you going to get a new mattress, new sheets? Are you going to wash stuff? What are you going to do? You're just going to throw out your whole bed. Some people are stupid, man. I just shared the live out. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you, AJ. Yeah, big up to you, legends. Like I said, we've been litting up a couple of times. Let me not be rude. Aussie Ange is in the building. 100 joules. Oi, oi. Suge, you absolute legend, bro. 9 months a member. Look at that. Not once or twice. When I'm losing members, they're dropping like flies. Suge is still here, being an absolute legend. And not just that, look. Putting in money, bro. You need to stop this, Suge. Don't worry. I ain't forgot you either. I ain't forgot. I'm going to get the West Ham kit. I'm a man of my word. It might take me a bit of time, but I'll get there. And we're going to get Suge a little something as well. You know what I mean? Just for being a legend. I hope you're well, bro. By the way, big up views and chat, hit the likes and subscribe. It would be nice. It would be nice. Like I said, legend, 9 months a member. There goes Aussie with the jewels. We appreciate you. If I got something you want, bro, put it in the chat. There ain't too many people in at the moment, so there's a good chance I'm going to see it as well. Let me make it clear. I think you said I think I read that. Yep, we must find it, share that out. We must find it. I do agree with that. I don't want to hear about, oh, well, we tried, but, you know, the bank was closed and the dog ate the homework. I don't want to hear none of that. But that's why I don't really believe it to begin with. I honestly feel that it's a play for a new contract. So don't be surprised if you're sitting there in a day or two's time and we're still with Solis and Melier and Vinicius is skinning tea with his new 30 million euros a year contract. And we're sitting there holding our willy again, like we always do. Sean, hope you're well, my bro. Yeah, big up, man. Big up you and Quadra said they did it.
Amazing.
Appreciate it. Does it help? I don't know. You know what I mean? We're not really seeing growth, so I don't know if it does help. I just say it because it might help. And I need all the help I can get. You know what I mean? Big up to Sean. There's your link. Big up Fraley, man. My bro. AJ, big up as well. Dappins are going round. Dappins are going round. I'm so broke, yeah. I don't get paid until the 7th. Like, right now, I think I've got a 1 hash suit. Like, that's it. We're like July the 26th. So there might be yeah. By the time I get to the 7th, like if I ain't smoked nothing by then, I might just have to try and give up. Like I'm probably not going to be happy with it because it's my only pleasure left in life. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Not friends, not family, like that. We can't even afford it. Peasant for real. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Afternoon, AJ. I got to enjoy a Liverpool match again last night. We're going to be a totally different team. So the dopamine is dopamining. Who did you play, bro? I was hearing this from Man United as well. I'm like, bro, you're playing pre-season, man. Don't get it twisted. I think Iraola will do all right. But the dopamine's definitely dopamining, innit? Yeah. Who did you play? What was the score? I heard a Liverpool fan going on TalkSport talking about... he was talking about, well, we don't care. We don't care if Arsenal get Vinicius. We've got Rio Ngamoa, and Ngamoa is better than Vinicius. I'm like, bro. Well, I thought there was only top gooners that were this bad. Nah, bro. They're spastic. I'm sorry for the word. It's the only one that can describe it perfectly in every fan base. I can't believe man said that rubbish. I don't want Vinicius. We've got Rio Ngamoa. I'm like, really? Just sack yourself, man. Sack yourself, bro. How dare you phone up? And then the people on TalkSport's laughing at man. And it's like, bro, what do you mean? Like Vinicius, 2 champs, like league winner. He scored 30. He's had 30 plus goal contributions for the last 5-6 years, bro. And you're talking about Ngamoa. And then the guy was just like, you know, the spastic from Little Britain. You don't know. He didn't say that. He was just like, well, that's what I think. And I'm right. And they were just like, all right, mate. And then just put the phone down. Spastics, bro. I'm sorry. I might have a disability. My son's got a disability. I was born in the 80s, innit? I don't know a better word to say, and I ain't trying to be politically correct in it. So if I've offended anyone, I've got problems myself. See, you know that's not my intention. But that's what's going to come out of my mouth, because that's what I feel, innit? Absolute donuts, bro. You've got Rio Ngamoa. Is that what you're saying as well? Sure. I'm not saying it's you, but it just reminded me of that. It just reminded me of that. We're not going to take Vinny because we've got Ngamoa. I was still hearing people coming on talking about, oh, well, I'm not too sure about Vinicius, because does he work as hard as Martinelli and Trossard running backwards? I'm just like, we're done. This is what you hear from people, you know, well, it's a bit too, I wouldn't pay that money. Well, it ain't your fucking money anyway, is it? I don't know who people think they are, bro. It's like, how can you sit, it's cope. How can you sit there and say that? No. Probably the best left winger or the second best winger on the planet, but we're not going to take him because he's got too much of an attitude. I've heard that as well. I just can't believe the actual drips that we have in our fan base. But what I'm starting to realize, it's not just our fan base. It's all fan bases, bruv. Drips everywhere, bruv. People that can't even think for themselves. Right, so I was speaking with someone last night. If Berta can sell Martin, oh God, Reece, here we go again. If it's again, here we go on ifs, AJ. I'm not even trying to just take the piss or discard your point, because that's what should be. But it's if. Look how long we've had them. How long have we had Reece Nelson? Why can't we sell, like, at this point, just get the wages off the wage bill, because we're not gonna make money off them, really. I don't know, but let me finish your comment. Gabriel Martinelli, Nelson, Vieira plus the 100 grand we saved from Solis compared to Trossard is 425 a week for Vinny. I didn't even need all of this, bro. I mean, yes, you're right. I don't think you're wrong. But one, it starts with the if, which is always the case with Arsenal. If Real Madrid don't sign, you know, if you don't sign a new contract, if the circumstances are right, if the porridge is just right and not too hot or not too cold. And that's what really gets on my nerves. But you are right. But if we could sell these people, then we would have sold these people. We're nearly in August. I think there's 31 days in July, right? There's 5 days, a working week left of July. And then we're into August. And then in a month, the transfer window closes. Like I said, there has to be some sort of competence, bro. Not miracles, competence. And what does competence do as well? It's also competent to realize when you've either won or you've lost something. You've won a battle or you've lost a battle, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, we've lost the battle with these dead investments. So what are you going to do? We're going to have to wait till all of their contracts run out, really. Waiting is not going to make us any more money. It's not going to help us at any point. It's not going to free up any spaces in our squad. You know, like when they say in business, you got to This is what I was hearing as well. In business. You got to spend money to make money, right? Which is true. Absolutely true. When you give up heroin, do you just go cold turkey or do you go on morphine or whatever? I don't know. I've never done heroin, but I've watched enough telly and I've been around enough nitties in my lifetime. You understand what I'm saying? You don't. The doctors ain't going to tell you to go cold turkey. You have to go onto the morphine. Maybe these dead players are our morphine, but you putting your hand in your pocket and zipping everything up like Arsene Wenger back in the day, looking for the zip on his jacket. That's you going cold turkey. How's that going to help anyone right now? It's not going to help the team, ain't going to help the players, ain't going to help the fans. But people will realize that when we're sitting there 4th, 5th, you know, the manager's still not rotating. It's crazy work. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And this Faisal, is this Faisal or whatever his name is? Plonker, bro. Never really liked the guy anyway. And then you got the cheek to come on there and talk like that. You absolute clown. You know what I mean? We can't afford him. We might not be able to afford the whole team of flipping Galacticos, yeah, and neither can Real Madrid nowadays, to be honest. And look, they had to change their whole model even just to try and keep up with all of that. But anyway, I'm digressing. We can't afford it for one player. What kind of stupidness is that? And that's the reason you're telling me that we're not going to get him because we can't afford it. No, you idiot. We're not going to get him because for me, I think this is a play for a new contract. That's it. Not because we can't afford it. Like, we definitely can. We pay so much money to mediocrity, we can make it happen, innit? But I don't believe it's going to. I believe it's just another smoke screen because look at the dopamine that was going online yesterday. Like I said, big Curtis Shaw, you know, big Curtis Shaw, it came out of his mouth. I was there. This is showing ambition. Just for bidding for not even bidding. We ain't even done that yet. We ain't even done that yet. We just said we're exploring. We always explore. I've never heard something as stupid in my life. I'm sorry. And no disrespect, bro. Like I said, that's one of my favorites, bro. But when I'm hearing that, I'm like, really, bro? This is what I'm trying to say. Really? It shows ambition just to be linked with a player. No official bid. No throw your nuts on the table. No nothing. No, we spoke to Vinny and got the green light. Nothing. Just, well, if you don't sign his new contract, then we might try. Oh, how ambitious. Like, really? That's embarrassing. When I heard that, I was like, right, I had to turn it off. I didn't want to type nothing in the chat that I might regret. I didn't want to hear anything more before I get even more upset. How is it showing ambition just to be linked with? That's how far we've fallen. That's crazy work. Just like when I tell it, you know, just like here, it's Martinelli, Reece, Fabio, you know, Gabriel Jesus, Havertz. Like, no one's buying these players. Arsenal fans and Arteta and the club think they're better than they are. And you know what's delusional? The rest of the football world don't think that. Otherwise, they'll be banging down our door to sign our players. That's the facts at the end of the day. Wages. Now, I know what you meant, bro. And it could work. It could work. You don't even need to do all of that. I would have just told you we could do it. Like you're right, obviously. But again, it's just the if and the but and the what if and the, it's just like, no, like, be competent, bro. Be competent, innit? You shat the bed, you need to clean it up or get a new bed. Like, make a decision. Don't just stand up like you're gonna go sleep standing up, looking at your bed with a pile of shit in the middle because you're not doing nothing. There's no decision. Views, Barcola wants out and wants Liverpool. You man has been saying that for time, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Tell me something when he signs for you, bro. You know what I mean? Or didn't Yan Diamande want PSG? Didn't his father play for PSG? Or no, sorry, his father was a PSG fan. Didn't Yan Diamande open doors for Liverpool? Even the Dolmio puppet was saying that the other day. And yet here he is, green light to Real Madrid. So all I'm saying is don't get drawn in. The same for you, bruv. The same as the Arsenal fans. Dopamine. Like it's the bloody clumps. Dopamine. Like, it's crazy, bruv. Have the dopamine when he's holding up that shirt. You lot should have been getting him. But why are you taking so long? You lot are moving like Arsenal and Man United, by the way. Don't think because they're moving quick for all these mediocrity players that, oh, it's something crazy. No, you're not getting bad boys. All the people you told us you was getting, Tonali, Camavinga, they've been linked with everyone. Chouameni, Kone, Baleba. You man have rocked up with Andre Santos. And you were gonna get Edison. Don't get drawn in. Yes, I rate Tillemans. That's the only thing I do rate. Yeah. And then we're hearing about Baleba and Kone. And then what's the Domio puppet coming out and talking about? Danilo. This is what I'm trying to say. You man are moving like us. Don't get not sure Liverpool, like United. Don't ever get it twisted, bro. Dangling the prom queen, ending up with the pig. Catfishing, basically. But yeah, listen, if that's the case, like I said, get the dopamine when he signed for your club. Here we go again. There's always something going wrong in my life, bro. One way or the other, bro. That's why I just like fuck it. I'll just be anti, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Fuck it. 2 tears in a bucket, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Probably ain't gonna have my backup. My now you don't even want to come on. Now you do, and I've got no backing, just my green screen. I'll sort that in a minute. But yeah, bro, like come in and show me that you're happy once you've got the player. Like, am I jumping over the moon for Vinicius? No. Like you're probably further along than we are with this whole Vinicius thing, guys. I'm not even joking. Oh, now that wants to work. Forget the abysmal Arsenal. Just look at this guy, bruv. I hate this guy so much, bruv. Just to represent feet under the table at my club, bro. Feet under the table, son playing for my club. KSC's just caring about nothing. Club's dead, bro. Club's dead. So even still, all right, the club's dead. Now what? You're just going to leave the body in the middle of the road? Are we having a funeral? Is he getting cremated? What's going on? There's still actions to be taken, bruv. What's the message? Oh, they're dead now. Just leave them in the road, you know. Roadkill will eat it or something. If that's the case, then come out and say so, innit? Come out and say so. Listen, like I said, with the market how it is, Barcola's someone that everyone should be trying to get hold of. And I still think he's shit with his final product, bro. But this is where football's at the moment. And that's the one thing I could agree with Curtis. Because, yeah, we can go back. These players ain't got nothing. Jamal, you think he's got anything on Ronaldinho, bro? But is Ronaldinho not like fucking 50 years of age or whatever? What are we doing, bro? This is where we live. It's like we're the old granddads now. Back in my day, we're not in your day anymore, innit? We're in 2026. And as for as shit as it is, which it is, by the way, here's where we are, innit? So accept it and move on. So many people, Carlton Cole. What's his name? Jay Bothroyd. I saw him on something the other day. It's like the video came out yesterday. The video came out 2 hours ago. This man's talking like we still got Trossard. It's like, how do you get on telly or TalkSport? You don't even know what's going on. Like, honestly. Then you got Carlton Cole. Well, I don't know if I would be paying 117 for Rodgers, because it's not your money anyway, you dickhead. Everyone thinks that they know things. Like, why are you not a manager then? Why don't you work in football? You know what I mean? Why are you not a talent ID or whatever? Everyone's got their 2 pence to say, though, innit? Plus, Arteta gets to keep Kai and Odegaard. Yeah, he's favourites. And you know why he's always going to keep them? Because if he gets rid of them, AJ, it's admitting that you've made mistakes. But we can all see the mistakes. We're all feeling it now. Those who can't hear must feel. You didn't hear when we was telling you all of these waste of money, bad investments, blah, blah, blah. The Cronky's keeping on this guy. What the fuck are you doing? You keep backing him, and now you want to stop the moment we win the league. That's not what I want to hear, innit? But yeah, been making mistakes for a million years. This is the effect from the cause, and we're still having to deal with these two. Because if this fucking lunatic ever gets rid of them, we're all gonna know, look, because they flopped. You wasted all that money on them. Well, like I said, man, things have to get addressed, innit? It can't be ignored forever. And then when you, like I said, now you want to get competent, you don't want to waste money. So then what do? You just stop the well. It's your prerogative. It's your business, innit? Is that the right move, though? Because that's what I keep hearing. It's the right move to win the league and pump the brakes. Like I said, you only found out at the start of January 2026 that we're in a bad way financially. We've been making bad, investments. You've only just found that out. That's what I'm trying to say. So every question or every kind of reason leads to a further question for me. I know we've been rubbish with money. I know we've been bad with investments. But now you want to save. Yeah. I want to save now. I don't want to spend any more money. Okay. It's your business, your prerogative. This is what you want to do now, though. Yeah, this is what I want to do now. Okay. No worries. All right. So is that across the board then? Oh no, 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 no. It's just for the team. We're not going to give no help for the team. We're not going to give no love to the fans, no dopamine, you know, but he's going to get a 10 million pound raise. We're going to get all of our bonuses. You know, we've just made the most money in a single year that any Premier League team has made in history. I'm not saying we can use that. Of course we can't, because we're self-sustaining and we're good boys and all the rest of it. But the point I'm trying to make from that is that, are these men going to have to wait for bonuses, or are these men living in austerity? Is everyone tightening the purse strings, or is it just the fans and the team that has to feel it? Because that's what it feels like to me. You know what I mean? These men make money from our club. Shane said it. They bought the club outright. It is their money. Technically, but you know what I'm trying to say. And like I said before, people just dismissing that point. I've never heard no one say that point before me. And that weren't even something like, oh, this is exactly what we need to do. But I'm just trying to come up with solutions, because I'm at the point where that's where I'm at. I need solutions now. The why is not good enough. Where do we go from here? Do we pack it all in? Are we all agreeing to be, you know, in austerity? Are we all gonna start suffering together to pull the purse strings together? That's what I mean. So if any of you, man, were gonna get bonuses for winning the champs, or no, sacrifice those bonuses, bro. Because we're all being competent now. We can't afford to waste any more money. But you want to pull the purse. It's like when the government complains, or, oh, we got to help this, are they putting their hand in their pocket? No, they ain't. It's the people on the ground, taxpayers. So who's the people that has to really suffer and go through the, you know, another Great Depression in football terms? The fans. Do you think Cronkies are going to lose any money? Do you think they're going to wake up and say, boy, I've just lost £1 billion, like it's mad? No, they're not. I know they ain't. And like I said, their bonuses don't wait. Their bonuses don't have to be austeric. Their bonuses don't have to be in any type of depression. It's only for the Arsenal fans in terms of dopamine, because the money still goes up. They still want you to buy kits and food and all the other shit they're selling, and dreams. They sell dreams. You know what I'm trying to say? Crazy, man. Fart Cola, bro. No, I'm not gonna go that bad. Like, he's got everything until he gets to the final third, and then lately he's been scoring goals. I believe there's a player there. I always said it. I always keep the same energy. Yes, these men are on a lower rung than the other guys, but this is where we are. Don't keep telling me about what it was like back in the day, because guess what, big man? We're not back in the day no more. Money's changed, football changed, markets changed. It's all changed, whether you like it or not. Big up to you, Fraley. Vinny ain't playing. Haram, Arteta ball not happening. That's not why he's not going to come here, though, bro. I don't believe that. I just don't even believe that he wants to come to Arsenal. I don't believe he wants to leave Madrid. I believe that you're trying to get a new contract, and you've been trying for 1.5 years. Yeah, it's not been going in because Madrid have been sticking to their guns, and then now you put the little information that it's strategical, it's smart, but it's not. You know what I mean? And it also helps Arsenal, believe it or not, because there's so many dopamine up fans that are like, oh my god, coming in their pants just for being linked with a player. Is anyone talking about Bruno G as much? Is anyone complaining about the lack of pace in the window, the lack of evidence of a plan? No, not anymore. And everyone's ready to forgive all sins, bro. Get Vinicius ours. Now Berta's a bad boy again and all this other. Like, bro, get out of here, bro. Honestly, like, it's pretty simple. It's really simple. How can you not see what's going on? Man's trying to get a new contract. But his agents, bro. Pick up his agents. His agents are moving wild. I need people like that in my club. People that's ready to just, yeah, we're going to go all out, bruv. They'll put the pressure on. Don't be surprised in the next couple of days, Vinicius has signed his €30 million contract, and then all of you are going to feel like idiot. Not all of you, but, you know, everyone that was getting giddy and jolly. Vinny would throw the toys out the crowd. Like, bro, I get things like that. I don't care. I don't, any fan telling me you're going to turn down one of the best players on the planet because of attitude, you're the problem as well. I don't care what he does. I've said that before. I think the same for Mbappe. Like, you're going to come with a whole circus, a whole reality telly. He might turn up with a camera crew, but could Arsenal afford to turn him down? No. Am I a dickhead to say, but we don't like bad boys? We're only yes men now. No. I've never been like that either. I've never advocated for that either. If you're a bad boy, you know it. Yeah? If you're good at something, you know it. If you're top of the fucking food chain, you know it. Stop acting like it's different. It's not. You know what I mean? Big up Views, another day closer to Arteta leaving. Brother. Hold on. You don't even have to get the soundbite for that one. You ain't going nowhere, big man. Get that out of your mind, bruv. Get that out of your mind. It was his time. It was his time. Everything was ripe. It was his time to go last year, bro. He's not going nowhere. And the Cronkies are not sending him nowhere. They love him. They don't care about football. They care about the money. They care about their bonuses. They care about just ticking on. The get along to go there, the go along to get along gang. That's what we are. The cruisers. Oh, you've got so much talent. You should be doing this with your life. Oh, yeah, but I just can't be arsed, you know? Like what? Like cruisers, bro. Harry Kane at Bayern, cruisers, bro. That's what I was saying about Yan Diamande going PSG. But now, yeah, Real Madrid. So maybe you just don't like England. Fair enough. Not everyone does. But I'm going to step back and say, go to Madrid then. Go and show us. When they've got players like they've got, you know, as it is, you're playing in La Liga. Go and show us. Go and rip that up. And show everyone that you was worth that money. Going to play in League week in, week out. Coasting, big man. Just like Harry Kane, you could have gone to La Liga in the final part of your career. What have you got to lose? Oh, it's all right. I like Germany. Unambitious, bruv. That's unambitious. You know what I'm trying to say? What? I thought it was unambitious for that, what's his name? Garner Gay to go to Saudi. But he's 36. That's not unambitious. Man's trying to get a payday. Anyway, let me get through a few more of your comments. We'll do some canon headlines and we'll probably wrap up because I think I got to 35 once and now we're like 26. So I wasn't a member here last year, but ran a check on Ornstein exclusives. He actually hit 4 out of the 19 at the stage I gave up on him. Ornstein exclusives, and he actually hit 4 out of 19 at that stage I gave up on him. Fair play. Fair play. But I don't know, man. I'm starting to question Ornstein now. Like, he's probably the top one. He's the top guy because he don't spam and he gets the information. He puts the information out there. I heard people saying yesterday, every exclusive that Ornstein has said has happened. Every one of them. But yet this man's saying 4 out of 19. Maybe the Arsenal fan was talking about the Arsenal exclusives. I don't know. I'm a believer that where there's smoke, there's usually fire. But you also you also have to be able to think for yourself, innit? Yeah, it's quite obvious to me what's going on. New contract. It's just whether it's on Madrid now. It's on Madrid and him. How many times have you seen Vinicius crying because he's been racially abused in Spain, which happens all the time, by the way, and Italy? Don't think you man get away with it. Racist suckers, but it's even in England as well. You think, yeah, like I said, they're just more quiet about it now. It's not better. Where do you think all of it started from anyway? I don't even want to get into that anyway. The point I'm trying to make is, man's been over there crying into your tears on my pillow, crying into your pillow because of racism, but you still want to stay there anyway, twerking. You don't play well with Mbappe. Yeah, you want to be the number one man, but you can't because Mbappe's there. What the fuck are you still doing then? Do you know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? Imagine if you've been with your wife for like 20 years or something, near enough the time I've been with this ball and chain, right? Imagine you've been with your wife for 20 years, right? You're not fucking no more. It's been like 5 years, you're not fucking no more. And you're still staying together. Not just that, you've had conversations now, you've had talks between each other. No, we want to stay together, we want to try and work through this, want to try and build up some more excitement again. And then your wife's like, well, I kind of get excited of the thought of another man. And then what are you going to do? Be like, okay. So for the next year, she's not even excited by the thought of you, but she's allowing you to still be there because she's excited by the thought of her next man. And you're just in the corner doing up Newcastle right now. Everything sell off, like just doing up cock. Is that what we're supposed to do for the rest of our lives, bro? Just watch. Like I said, with the Ornstein thing, I'm looking at it like I'm losing a bit of ratings. You're the tier 1. You're probably the best tier 1. But why ain't the Domio puppet saying it as well? Because sometimes like they race for who can get the story out first. But the moment the story's out, I've seen the puppet say, oh, da, 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 and then quote Ornstein. This is where I got the source. So the whole internet's gone mad with Vinicius talk, but the puppet hasn't mentioned him once. You're mentioning Bruno, you're mentioning Rodri, Yandy Amande, you're mentioning shit we told us weeks ago that we don't care about. But you haven't mentioned Vinicius once. So there's that as well. There's that as well. Wages would be like 750 bags a week. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. I think the most it would be is 500 a week. But you could probably get there with bonuses. There's ways to do it. We could. It's not going to be 750, Andrew, bruv. I don't know where you heard that. Like even the 30 million that he wants from Madrid wouldn't be 750 a week. I think it's about 500, just under. I believe. Penfold forever. Big up to Alex the boss man. I hope you're well. Let me know though where you heard that, bro, because I'm interested to see who's putting out that kind of a story, bro. Because if he's on 750 bags a week, what the fuck's Mbappe on? It's not, bro. It's 400k a week that I was hearing that he's on now, and he wants 500k a week. Maybe the bonuses take it up a little bit more, but that's not his base wage. Big up to you guys though. Honest is in the building, man. Like views, what's good? Big up to the chat. I would love winning at the club, but I don't believe it will happen. Fact, it's a distraction. If we did, it would be amazing. It would be amazing. It's the dream. I want him or Mbappe, or maybe not so much of Rodrigo now, but at one point, because like I was saying in the video, anyone that falls out the Real Madrid tree is good enough to play for Arsenal. Like, whether you want a player with attitude or problems or bad baggage or whatever, if you've got a chance to sign Mbappe or Vinicius, how can you turn that down? Realistically, honestly. And if you're going to try and come on the internet and say, nope, I wouldn't do it, then more fool you, innit, at the end of the day. More fool you. I don't agree with you. Who made you right? Do you know what I'm saying? Who made me right? But I'm just saying. Furthermore, I'll put a quick poll up in the chat. Big up Trapping with Jay. I see you. Sorry, I ain't got to the comments yet. DG2's in the building. Appreciate you. Tyson's in the building. Big up Ravi. I see all of you guys. I'll try and get there as soon as I can. Let me just try a little quick poll, man. Yeah, no fucking punctuation and all that shit. Yeah, just quickly, bruv. If you had a chance to sign Vinny or Mbappe, you'd turn it down. Is that what you're saying? Is that what people are saying to me? Because of money, because of attitude, whatever your reasons are. And if that's what you honestly feel, then put it in. I don't want people to lie. It's not what we're here for. Yeah. It's just a yes/no question. Poll is now in the chat. If you had a chance to sign them, right? Not just it's like, do you know, and this is why I think it's a bit fishy, right? I'll say this afterwards, actually. If you had a chance to sign Vinicius or Mbappe, are you going to sign them? It doesn't matter about the circumstance. You've got a year left on his contract, like probably arguably two of the best players in the planet, on the planet, world football. Not even arguably, they are. So what? No, I got a chance to buy him, but I'm not gonna, because I heard he's got a bit of an attitude, like, or I'm not, we can't afford it. A club like Arsenal, we only got Sanchez because of shit situations. The same for Ozil. Other than that, who have we had anywhere near that level? It's like the 40-year-old virgin. Man's waited so long that when the crutches are there in front of you, you're all nervous. You don't know what to do. Oh my days. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? You're so scared. You run away because you've never been faced with that before. Like, what's the matter with people, man? You know what I'm trying to say? Already, I'm seeing way too many people saying they're turning it that 38%. You man are the problem then. As far as I'm concerned, innit? A club like Arsenal, you think we can afford to turn down an Mbappe or a Vinicius? That's what I'm trying to say. When I say the fans are the problem, I really mean it as well. I really mean it as well, because the club's only going to get away with what it can get away with. You keep letting the club get away with whatever it wants. Where's the where's the motivation to do any better? Where's the motivation to say, no, we do want to build a dynasty? They don't need to. They're making money hand over fist. They've got no pressure from the fans. They can do whatever they like. TI settings, you can do whatever you like, whenever you want, whatever you like. No one's upset. No one's rioting. No one's taking bums off seats. No one does nothing. They just go along to get along. The get along gang. The 40-year-old virgin. Well, I'm telling you, bro, you don't even have to talk to this thing. I paid everything. She's there with her legs wide akimbo. All you got to do is stick it in, bruv. A man shitting himself on the outside of the door. That's what it's like with this club. There's a chance you can get one of these two players, and there's still people out here, 40%, saying that they would turn it down. 40-year-old virgins, bruv. I'm sorry, bruv. 40-year-old virgins, bruv. What the fuck? You think a club like Arsenal can turn down one of these men? You're the problem, bro. Where's your ambition? You know what I mean? I think both of them, I'm like, man, I don't know, but we can't afford. I've said that a million times. We're not going to get them. I don't think we will. But there's no way we could afford to turn that down as Arsenal. Ridiculous. But the fact that the poll's sitting on 60-40 right now tells me so much, even of certain people in the chat. Man. 60-40, 60 said no, they wouldn't turn it down. 40 said they would. And this is why Arsenal is never going to be what it needs to be, man. Ever. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Crazy work. And the fans are never going to be what it was back in the day either, because no one can ever be on side about anything. Even with people that you agree with most of the time. It's getting to the point where, whatever you think is going to be best for the club is what you think. But who are we, ultimately? You know what I mean? We're the people that can pressure the club, but we don't. And to be honest, I don't even know if we can. It's like one of those checkmate situations. Whatever you do, there's no way out of it. You know what I mean? There's no way out of it. Absolutely none. So here's where we are. Here's where we are, man. A Real Madrid fan in London. Is that Faisal guy, yeah? Yeah, I heard him like fam and all this kind of stuff, the way you're talking, bruv. It's mad, isn't it? Because I don't want to get into it because I'll start upsetting people again. But at the same time, bruv, you're making up, Vinny, David Ornstein's dropped the bomber. And then your whole videos, you talking about it's not going to happen. You can't afford him. This, that, and the other. He's just going to get a contract. Basically, I didn't say we can't afford him. That's ridiculous. But it's the contract thing. But then why are you making a thumbnail like that, acted like you're upset and then your whole message is that it's not going to happen? So then why is your thumbnail like that? Fucking grifters, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck it, can't beat them, join them. I weren't even on my thumbnail. So hold that. You know what I'm trying to say? And I weren't chatting no bollocks, getting all dopamined up like we've got him. That weren't me either. So hold that. You know what I'm trying to say? Big up Suge every time. What a legend Suge is, man. What a legend he is. Until I see that we've actually made a bid, I'm not looking into it. But even that, even if we make a bid, it's like, well, what are they? Unless we know exactly what they've asked for and what we bid. Because bearing in mind, even with a year on his contract, they're still probably going to want 100 million. Just say, for instance, hypothetically, they say, yeah, we want 100 million for Vinny. Would you be surprised if we rock up with 70? Talking about, is there any discount? What's the expiry date? Like, bro, like, start telling like sympathy stories and that, trying to get a discount. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We'll probably start lowballing them, and then we won't get him because they weren't really serious in the first place. And then they'll say, but we tried, and everyone be like, yeah, we tried. How ambitious? It's embarrassing, bro. Man, them should feel embarrassed. Grown adults say it's ambitious to be linked with a player. No bid, no put money on the table, no, it all fell down in negotiations. He came for a medical and failed it. None of that. Just being linked. Oh, Arsenal have decided. Everyone at Arsenal decided. Yep, we've all agreed on this one. Hey, how ambitious. Flipping embarrassing, bro. Big up to Suge, man. Ultimately, welcome to the Emirates to buy players like Vinny. Oh, we moved. Yeah, no, exactly, AJ. Exactly, bro. I'm not saying you've never heard me saying every year we need to be going mad. How is that sustainable? Well, it is if you're a big club, if you can get to a point like Real Madrid, and even they had to change the model a little bit. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Unfortunately, if you want to have a dynasty, if you want to be at the top and stay there, then you need to make every effort to do so. Winning something and then just cruising on it. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. You won the Premier League and sat down again. Are we going to see you in another 20 years? Why did we move to the Emirates, man? Why? We make money hand over fist. They've been lying to you for years. Oh, the Emirates has bankrupted us, £20 million payment a year. Bankrupted you. I'm telling you, bro, this club is finished. Absolutely finished, man. Sue, what a legend he is. Big up Fraley as well. Dappins, how are you today? Hope you're feeling good, Suj, man. I know it's been mad for you, my bro. Thoughts go out to you, my G. Big up, man. Big up to Alan as well. He said, if you think about it, it's perfect PR. Of course it is. We're not doing anything complaints. It satisfies everyone now. Coming into their boxers, all types of soggy boxer shorts, bro. You know, like a wet dream. You wake up and you're wet. All of these men doing the same thing. You know what I mean? But if you want to make money, if you want to make this into a thing, which I obviously do, like I said, I'm not going to lie to anyone, but we'll play the game. We'll play the game. Just like I did yesterday. I did a video like everybody else did. But was I dopamined up? Was I even on my thumbnail? What did my thumbnail look like? If anyone could even remember it. You know what I'm trying to say? What? You know what I mean? What did my video say? He's coming, guys. Oh my God, how ambitious the Arsenal has thought about Vinicius Jr. in the same sentence as Arsenal Football Club. No, buddy. Because I don't believe it. It's a contract move, bro. You know, like what they call it? Lucky number 11, bro. The Boston Shuffle or whatever, bro. The Boston Shake, bro. These men are taking their piss. You know what I'm saying? The agents are on smoke, bro. I rate the agents more than anything else. The agent said, yeah, all right. And the thing is, they might mean it as well, but everyone's posturing right now. That's what I mean by it. They're posturing. They're posturing. Vinny don't really want to leave Madrid. I don't know if Perez wants to let him leave, but they don't want to pay him, money that they think is ridiculous. And if they think it's ridiculous, then that's saying something as well. Because when has paying players been a Real Madrid problem? It really hasn't, has it? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So the fact that they're moving like that, that might even be too much money for them. But we can pay it for once at this time. You know, won the league. Like we're probably not going to get no one after that. But if you want to get me him and Guimaraes, it's hardly going to be breaking the bank, is it? I think 70, 75, I think that's too much for Guimaraes. But at the end of the day, this is the market that we're in. If you want the player, you've lost out on so many others, go and get the fucking player. 75, 80, like 100, and we're talking £100 million, not euros. Because if we gave them £100 million, that should shut them up. Because that's more than 100 million euros. So that 100 and then say 70 to 80, that's 180. Weren't people saying we got 200 million to spend? 170 or something like that to buy two players. All right, we got Solis, we got Meslier. Who cares, bro? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and then go and get those players and then just work on getting people out. Even if you have to give them away, if it gets the wage bill off of our bill, then it's a success. Because that's where we're at right now. Competence means knowing when to cut your losses. No. We're not going to spend a penny now. No. We want big money for these players. No one rates them like you do. We ain't going to get big money. I told everyone for the Trossard, 40 million, 30 million. How do you feel now? 15 million, bruv. Barely. We can't even give Martinelli away. And now the fans have come out and said, oh, sorry, not the fans. The club's come out and said, we will sell Martinelli. Do you think someone's going to come in with a big money bid for him now? Knowing that we want to sell him? It's club like. So I still don't even see any competency in it. I just don't. But again, what do I know, everyone, innit? What do I know? Let me show you my thumbnail from yesterday, innit? Yeah? I need to blow my nose again quickly. Give me 1 sec. But before I do that, Look at the thumbnail. AI made a mistake because I said Arsenal exploring Vinicius Jr., not interested in Vinicius Jr. But that's the joke. I didn't even have to say too much, you know. Here Arsenal go again with the bullshit, the exploring, the fancying, the admiring, the surveying, you know. Dora the Explorer FC, bro. Sorry, just give me 1 sec. Blowing, spitting. It's horrible, guys. You don't want to see any of that. The year after we win the league, and we're getting linked with Mavropanos, Stones, Basaka, Konza. I wouldn't be surprised if we get linked with Marcus Rashford at some point. It's a joke. But here's where we are. Because who else would we go and get? I think someone said, who is it? Was it Connor? I think they said Bastoni. That might be a shout. But who else do you go and get? Like Trevor Chalobah, bruv. How shit of a player is he? But Kobo can't even buy him for 30 million euros. They put 25 down with add-ons and they can't even buy him. I'd rip someone's face off if they want to offer me 25 million for one of our players. Even Havertz, take him, bruv. And Chelsea's turning it down. They can keep buying because they know how to sell like every other fucking club on the planet, bruv, except for ours. And what's our competence look like? We're just going to stop everything. We're just going to give up heroin, no morphine, just whatever, bruv, innit? Whatever. And then, but the thing is, the manager still gets a 10 million raise. The Cronkies will still get their bonuses. The players still get paid. The tea lady still gets paid. No one else has to chill out and suffer except for the Arsenal fans. And of course, the players that are getting overplayed. You know, there's no one to help them. Anyway, let me get through a few more of your comments. Again, who is this, man? Is this Sam, bro? I don't trust none of these United things that come in here no more. And that's because of him as well. So you might not even be Sam, but it's been spoiled for everyone because of donuts that come through in the chat. Have you seen the Arsenal grifters making the Vinny Jr. story? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I mean? I made a video myself, but that's why I just showed you the thumbnail there. Was it, we're going to get Vinny? No, it fucking weren't. Use your brain, people. Man's trying to get, if anything, let's give the agents a round of applause. I think that's a great move from the agents. You know what I mean? Maybe we need people like that working at the US now because all we've got is some like joke men, bruv. Hamburger like Ronald McDonald. You know what I mean? Big up to DG, my bro. PR Arsenal at it again. They've done it again. So many people going mad. So many people going mad. And I heard Latvian, you know, oh, people are not happy. You want things to be different at the club. Then things are different at the club and you're still not, nothing's different at the club, Latvian, bro. Like, with all due respect, what's different? You can speak like 5 languages, bro. Read the text. Read the text. Read the tweet. Read the tweet. Exploring. All depends on. Ain't nothing concrete. Early stages. No club-to-club talks. So what's changed, bro? So I'm not even trying to dig man out. I sent him the raid after I done my video, but it's the point that he said, and I'm like, all right, cool. I hear what you mean, and I know what he means because I felt like that a little bit with Gyökeres. Everyone on this side of the fence was moving like, I don't know, we just signed fucking Kesman or something. I don't know, bro, but no one was excited, innit? I was. Did I act like I weren't excited because no one else was excited? No, I don't. I'm my own person, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But when you actually got Gyökeres, that's the club doing something different because we know Arteta was still trying to get Sesko. If Burr weren't there, maybe we never would have got Gyökeres. So what is the club doing differently? We've been linked with a player, linked, no bid, no money on the table, not even club to club, not even spoken to the player or the agents, nothing. The only conversation has happened in Arsenal, and that's showing ambition. That's the club being different. It's not different until you do it. Just do it, Nike. It's not different until you do it. All this jibber jabber, bruv. Posturing like you're going to fight. Hit the guy. Show us you're a bad boy. Do something. Because until you do it, nothing ain't changed. And I want to make that terribly clear as well. Terribly clear. We all know we'll get Rashford and Stones. Rashford, what's that thing? Was it something, not Rashford and Sons? Is it like some band or... That's what that just reminded me of, bro. Rashford and Stones, bruv. It's coming. It's coming because Stones is the free. Yeah, but you're injury prone as well. What the fuck are we doing, bro? You want to get a Swiss Army knife? Fine. Can we not get one that's injury prone then? I'd rather Konza than Stones. This is where we're at. Now, man, yeah, we've been starving. Bellies in the back, xylophone with the ribs. Now the shit's starting to smell like burgers. They're putting sugar on it. It's like raw. Is that mayonnaise? We're so hungry, bro. We're starting to, you know, get delusional. End up with Rashi and Stones. Watch, bro. Watch. Big up the legend Suge, man. Aim for Vinny, settle for Rashi. And we see it time and time again, Juju. Aim for Rodrigo, take your rejects. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That was only just last season, by the way. Only a couple of weeks ago, we started off the transfer window with Vinny, Mbappe, Kvaratskhelia. Don't you guys remember? We were linked to them all. Who have we bought? But there you go. There you go. There you go. I'll be real. If we had 80 million for Rodgers, we get 30 million for Jesus. That's never going to happen, Suge, bruv. Ever. We didn't get 30 million for Trossard. Come on, my bro. I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? I don't want to see my friends go down a silly path, bro. 30 million for Jesus. You know what I mean? Not going to happen. Unless you mean for all of them together. 30 million for Jesus, Vieira, and Nelson. Okay, maybe you mean all of them together. You can't mean 30 million for just Jesus, bro. Because I don't see that happening. We didn't even get 30 for Trossard, and Trossard played. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? He had purple patches in the season. He had important moments for us. You know what I mean? 30 million for Jet, bro. I'll stab someone in the face to get 30 million for Jesus. I'll tell you that right now. That's 110. 80 for Rodgers. If we had 80 and 30, just add 50 and go and ask questions. We move to the Emirates to be a big club. Now, that I can totally agree with. Maybe I weren't understanding how you're trying to put it across. If we had of course. I'm hearing that it's been what, like 200 million that we've got to spend. That's only 50 million less from last season, by the way. So if this season's a tight year where we're broke, how can you say last season was big then? So all I'm saying is every time we come to some sort of a why, it just gives me another question. It just proves even further how incompetent of a club we have. Business guys, yeah, but football people, no. But yeah, I'm listen, Suge, I'm all for asking the questions. Yeah, you've heard all this bullshit. Gentleman agreement from the Dolmio puppet. Here we go. Gentleman agreement. Shut up, bro. That don't mean nothing. But first and foremost, they're also saying Bayern Munich's also said Elise is not for sale. He ain't going nowhere. So then why have you put out what he would cost then? Everyone's for sale for the right money, bruv. They want 170 million euros for Elise, and they're saying they don't want to sell him. So why have you put out what it cost then? So if someone went and put 170 million euros down now, you're not going to take it. If you're not going to sell him and it doesn't matter what anyone offers, why would you put out what he cost? Because who did that come from? Did that come from another team? No, it came from Bayern Munich. Elise's value, only like one of however many players we've had in our history that's been worth this type of money. You put a value on him now, but you told us he's not for sale. You see how it conflicts. But yeah, big up, man. Listen, I'm all for the put the money on the table. Like if you get new equipment, you got to test it out. If anyone's from London knows about gigs, yeah, the old school song, test out the 9. You don't just go and buy a gun and don't test it, bro. So then when you're ready to go and start doing madness, it starts jamming up. You don't even know what's going on. No, bro. You put a value on the table. Let's see how strong your thing is, isn't it? Whatever they call it, your resistance. Let's see how long you can resist them. 150 million for this player. All right, put it on the table. Just like Madrid did for Alvarez. Now they probably knew Atletico ain't gonna sell to us, but they still put the money down. So even though most of their fans would know we didn't really want Alvarez, it was just more of a we tried. But they still put the money down. It wasn't a we tried with a do you fancy me Morse code? Will you marry me smoke signal? Will you be my boyfriend? Yes, no, maybe. You know, those little things you used to make in school and shit. No. They just put a bid down in black and white in writing for everyone to see. So when they say we tried, even fans might not know you weren't that serious. You can't say they didn't try. If nothing else happens with Vinicius now and they say we tried, no, you didn't. It's embarrassing when I'm hearing Curtis saying it's ambitious just to be linked with him. This club is finished, bro. Fraley, I can't complain. Chilled Sunday working, slowly pushing my way through. Big love to Suge, man. Big love to you, my bro. Maybe I just misunderstood what you were saying. Thank you for, like I said, there's money there. Not 500 million. You're telling me 200 million. Like I said, if you're telling me last year was a war chest, that's embarrassing in itself. But regardless, 200 million. You couldn't make these two players happen. Vinny in his last year of his contract, I don't think he wants to leave. But go and put down 100 million Great British pound in it and test out the 9. That's what you need to do. That would be ambitious, slightly. Being linked with a player, that's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. Oh, you see, back in the day, I used to work for Top Man, yeah? And I used to work in the Oxford Circus, the big, massive one, like thousands of people a day, right? This was like early 2000s, right? Guess who walked into my shop and shut it down? Christina Milian. She's so good looking in person as well. My God, yeah. But anyway, I'm on the till these times there. I've seen her come in with her security and that she sat down. She's trying on shoes, clothes. Did I go and run over? Oh my God. Even still, you know, she looked in my direction. I don't know if she's looking at me. Oh, I'm a bad boy because Christina Milian looked in my direction. Like, what are we doing? It's embarrassing. Slap the money down. Let everyone say, fuck, you know, like this ain't rumors. Like there's black and white, there's writing, there's a contract, there's a bid. Not we tried FC and you didn't even put in the bid. That's not trying, as far as I'm concerned. Big up to Vidge, my bro. Hope you're well, man. Make sure we're all subbing to Vidge. Make sure you're subbing to the gaming channel as well. Oh, that is the gaming channel and the sports one. Make sure you show love to that. Appreciate you being in the building. Big up Sean, how you doing? Yeah, man, the legends are in today. Nice one. Big up. Clicks merchants be moving mad. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I get it. I see it. You know, but that's the dream. Like I said weeks ago, when we were still fart-arsing about for Rodgers, like, as much as, yeah, I don't like some of the stuff that comes with certain but you this is football, bro. You can't afford to be turning down someone like Vinny or Mbappe because I don't like their attitude. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Really. Let me go back to the poll, actually. 72% say they wouldn't turn it down, which means what? 28? Why isn't this moving down for me? Yeah, 28 say yes, they'd turn it down. That's still way high for me, though. I was expecting this to be a 90-10. I can't believe how many people said, because that's weak for me, bro. I'm going to turn down the best players on the planet because I don't like their attitude. Or because they cost too much money. In 2026, when players are dead and going for the, like, even last year, Alanga, 50 odd million. Are we all right? Madueke, 50 odd million. Are we all right? That was going on last year, but now everyone's like, it's mad, isn't it? It's just mad to me, bro. That's all it is. Big up Gary in the building. Hope you're well, bro. Make sure that you guys sub to him. All types of links here for Vidge, gaming, the sports one. Make sure that you guys click it. For all the links that go in, guys, please. I know it's meant to be community. You guys should be following up everyone. Do you know what I mean? And everyone should be following you up as well. There's Gary's link. Appreciate you, AJ. Appreciate you, my bro. Make sure that you do sub to him as well. Dappins, big up, man. Dappins going round. AJ the mod. If they sign big players, then we would say we're moving in the right direction. But apart from Eze and Yok, mostly they don't. They also signed duds like Madueke, Norgard, Fabi Vieira, Nuntavage. Yeah, so much money. Marquinhos, Reece Nelson. We just waste money left, right, and centre. We don't get no money for any of these guys. But just keeping them on the books, keeping them around, that don't help us either. That's not being competent. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because we've got players that you're not going to use anyway. People that are just here making money to do nothing and taking up places in the squad. Even if you just gave them away for no transfer fee, it would get the wages off of our books, wouldn't it? Even that would make more sense. Just sitting around doing nothing, how does that make sense? Are we just going to stop spending now? Because that makes sense, doesn't it? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Is what it is, though. If that's what they decide, it's their club, innit? It's their club, their money. It's not our club because everyone has to. We're not football fans. You know, we're economists. We're accountants. We have to worry about business, which is another stupid thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm a fan. What the fuck do I need to care about business? That's you lot's problem. It ain't my problem. Because whether the business is doing good or not, the prices still go up. You know, the amount of merchandise that goes on sale is mad. It's going. I don't think I've ever seen as much as this in my whole 42 years of life. Because nothing else ever stops. The only people that have to stop is the fans. Stop being excited. Stop believing in your club. Stop being happy. Stop being satisfied. If we're the new QPR, say so, and then we can act accordingly. Big up to AJ, big up to Vidge every time. Legends in the building. Please make sure that we're all subbing to these people. Vidge, AJ, the day ones as well. Yeah? Always modding and going mad. Make sure you're showing them. We tried FC, Andrew. Do you know what I mean? Dorba the Explorer FC, bro. Exploring, admiring. How many times have you heard it? How on earth? What does it take? Are they printing new money or something? What is it like? What's going on? Even I'm not talking about Vinicius. I'm talking about Bruno Guimaraes. I think it's 2 years too late, but he can still improve our team right now. He's still a good player. Would I want to pay 100 million? No, but we're not going to have to pay 100 million. So what's taking so long? And then imagine the Dolmio puppet said, the only bid we sent was the 55 million. We didn't even send that. And it came out of his own mouth. This is what I'm trying to say. Don't believe everything they say. And I never thought I'd come up with the day that I'd be saying that about Ornstein, but here I am. Because why hasn't Fabrizio mentioned Vinicius once? He makes a video every day. He's spamming on Twitter every single day. With anything, you're telling you about kids that no one cares about. Anything, bro. Why has he not mentioned Vinicius once, bro? And why has Ornstein mentioned it just out of nowhere? Has he been paid for that? Because it helps everyone. It helps the agents of. It don't help Madrid really. It don't help Madrid. You know what I mean? Because they're the ones that's trying to say we don't want to give you this money. But it helps Vinicius. It helps his agent. It helps Arsenal get everyone off their back about you lot just acting like we're not acting. There is no plan. And then the moment we get linked with Vinicius, we ain't signed him yet. All of a sudden, people are giving all these excuses again. Oh, you lot was saying all of this about Burr, but what now? What now? What now? Vinicius and Guimaraes. We ain't got none of those players. If we get Vinicius, we might not even get Guimaraes. Have you even thought about that? And that's another great question. Let me take down this poll. That's another great question. I'm surprised by that poll anyway. 72% said no. You couldn't turn him down, and 28% said yes. Don't even tell me who you are, bro, because we might fall out. Honestly, bro, I can't believe that. Man like Hendo's in the building. My brother, I see you, man. I see you, bro. I see you. But it's looking fishy to me. I don't normally would never associate Ornstein with clicks or being paid out. You know what I'm trying to say? I associate that with Fabrizio. But Ornstein put it out. Everyone came in their pants, but no one read the tweet. I even said on my video yesterday, Ornstein hasn't even committed. It's probably not even a problem for him to do it. He probably got paid nicely by that. And he's probably going to get a nice little Christmas card or something from Arsenal because now all the fans are stopped moaning and they're coming in their pants just by being linked with a player. And like I said, every single day there's a video on YouTube from the Dolmio puppet, and not once has he mentioned Vinicius. I was awake at 5 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm changing my audio book. What do I see on YouTube? Another Fabrizio video. And what do I see finally in the title? Arsenal all in. So I'm like, raw. But now you want to talk about Vinicius. So I watched the video. Obviously, I had to skip loads of it because it just keeps going on and on about Diamande, just repeating the same things. Like, that's what he does. Then he finally gets to Arsenal. And you're talking to me about next week we're going to go in for a bid for Guimaraes. I'm like, oh my days. Like, I don't know. I think people are creating paper. Like, we don't know what paper is. So someone's making it fresh, like they're recreating the wheel. Someone's creating ink. Someone's creating electricity, and so until all of these things are invented, we can't put in a bid for Bruno Guimaraes. I mean, this is this is crazy, bro. It's taken weeks. Just like it did with Rodgers, just like it's taken PSG and Liverpool so long. That's why you ain't got Yan Diomande, guys. That's why. Because you're taking too long. Are you, man, trying to rediscover ink as well? Are you, man, still working on wind energy? You ain't discovered electric yet. Just like Arsenal, by the way. So don't think I'm trying to diss anyone. This is the same, bro. How long does it take to make a bid? It's crazy, crazy work. Let me try and get into a few more comments. You know what, guys? Nearly 2 hours. I ain't even done canon headlines yet. I always say this, bro, and I just get too passionate, bro. And I try to read your comments. I show yous lot more respect than you show me half the time. Big up views, but that Solace chance is shocking. Like shocking, bro. Like I said to you, bro, I heard it. I said, oh my days. I nearly got upset with you, Ravi. Not because it's your fault. It's because I'm like just lashing out at everyone, bro. You're doing something to wind me up. You're not being part of my solution. Nah, what, bro? Terrible, bro. I blocked the guy. Furthermore, I don't even know if I could even. Let me even see if I can get it up, bro. Oh my days. I'm looking at this guy like I never want to just do someone any problems just because of. Wait, let me hold on. Black country and sexy, but this girl is sexy. I'm sorry, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh Lord. But her accent isn't sexy though. It ain't. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even follow this girl, but she pops up so much times on my timeline. This thing from Birmingham. Anyone seen it? 29-year-old talking about fucking giving head and all sorts of madness, bro. But I like that she's free and open. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're not here for that. We're not here for that. But she, yeah, Sister Soul Service. You know what I'm saying? All of that. What do you mean log in? Hold on. This is what this does all the time, bro. How would I even get to this point if I didn't log in? You know what I'm trying to say? Like it automatically logs you in. That's what it's supposed to do. Look, you're already logged in. So stupid. Sorry, let me just pause this because there's volume already. I mean, now I want the volume already. So it tells me that I'm already logged in. And then I come on to the thing where you're showing me the videos, but I'm not logged in. This is crazy. All right, I was trying to show. I don't know why it's doing this. It done this the other time. It wouldn't even let me get in. It wouldn't even let me get into TikTok on my Mac. Why? I don't know. So what I'm gonna have to do. I'm just saying this. Everybody. What I'm gonna have to do is try and find it. I just blocked him. Hold on. I'm gonna have to unblock him. Smithy Talks Football. The amount of people with the talk this and talk that is another absolute nerd looking guy with all types of jerry curl at the front. Like these guys, they look, and you're nearly on 10,000 followers, and he follows 100 people. Who is this guy? Absolute nerd, bruv. Absolute nerd is what this guy is, right? But I've unblocked him, so maybe the video don't say unavailable, bruv. Nah, there it is. It's come back again. I'm just gonna have to play it for you, innit? I'll probably get copyright. Even for melodies, you get copyright. I had to block him, so now I've had to unblock him just so that I can show you lot what I'm talking about. I was gonna bring it up on, but it's not. So I've got to do it through this. Oh my days. Why is it saying the video's unavailable? He must have been getting cussed out. I've just unblocked him. The video's shown back up in the chat in your DM, Ravi. There's the video right there. But when I play it, it's no longer available. Cuss out his blood clot, and I'm going back to block him again. I only unblocked him so that I can, yeah. About Smitty, bruv. Get this absolute waste, man, out of here, bruv. Hold on. Why is it not letting me block this pussy? But now it's saying that there's no video available. So why can't I get back onto his profile so I can re-block him? I'll sort that out later. I can't even remember what the song was, bro. Oh yeah, whoop whoop! It's the sound of the Sillies. And bro, get rid of these guys ASAP, bruv. ASAP like Rocky. Get rid of him, bruv. Don't even know who you are. Shame on your parents for birthing you, bro. Whoop whoop! The sound of the Sillies. Get him out. Get him all the way gone, bruv. I can't with these people that support my club. Shocking, bro. With Rice, thoughts on who will be his partnership? The Angel of Death. Maybe even a good angel. You know when you have the angel on one shoulder, the devil on the other? I don't know, bro. Who's going to be his partner? The hospital staff. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He needs a rest. He is the most important position that we need to get cover for. We've already got 1,000,008. So Declan Rice is at 8 now. Well, apparently according to Arteta. Right. Well, he's a 6 when he can't run up and down the pitch. It don't matter anyway, innit? It don't matter because he's not going to get a rest. It don't matter who we get. So that's what I'm trying to say. So then what's the point? That's why I wanted the number 6. Because I don't want Declan Rice in the 8. You know what I'm saying? But if you are, whatever, cool. I need someone good in the 6. Zubimendi's not that guy. When Declan Rice can't play, which is a lot of the time, instead of being forced to play, there's someone that can play. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I've been calling him Declan Rice, Ravi. It's probably going to be the 3rd season in a row he has to play with unbelievable injuries and pain. Just like Saka, just like all of them. Same reason Saliba's not getting a surgery now, because this fucking criminal wants to flog him again next season. That's just the truth, bro. Arsenal fans are not going to argue because they're little lemons. Go along to, they don't care about the players either. Just like Arteta. Gay, all you care about is him. That's it. I'm making money on the internet with your gay Oxfam adverts. With all your little music in the background while you're just standing there looking like a puff. Like, what do you even do? Like, pointing at things. Like, just gimps, bro. Get out of my club, man. Big up to Vidge, bro. Slow start Sunday. Oh, Suge, slow start Sunday for me, bro. But we're here. Hope you're good. Yes, man. And I hope you're good as well, Sean. We need a better manager too. Of course. But it's not going to happen. That's what I'm trying to say. So I've given up on saying we need to sell it because who's going to buy them? Let's move on from the whys. We know what the causes are. How are we going to get past this, guys? Because if we can't get past it, then we've all got decisions to make, innit? Whether we want to carry on supporting this fucking bullshit or not. Because that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I'm not trying to do insanity. Oh, we know why, but I'm still going to keep banging my head against the wall. No, I want to know how we get past this, bro. And if there's no way, cool. Then I've got a decision to make for myself, don't I? They weren't going to get... This is what killed me. This is why I couldn't even enjoy the title. The first title in 22 years. I couldn't even enjoy it like that. Feeling like I'm on my own in this world. Because these pussies could never see the back of this guy. Never. And even this year, saying that he's the problem, he's bad investment, he's busting up all the players. None of that is wrong. It's all right. But is it going to get him sacked? No, it's not. We've seen it. We just saw it last year. We didn't even win nothing yet. Going out of all competitions, getting made to look like dickheads. And that's when you want to back him in front of the whole world. And then the caveat to that is this guy saw that backing and said, well, I'm not going to get sacked. Maybe I should try and be a little bit better than this. No, bro, because this is what you are. A coward. Haram, you don't know how to play good football. 22, 23, you stumbled across it. You don't know how to play good football, bro. How about that? This guy should have been gone years ago. Years ago. You're the problem. But then so are these pussios, the zombie silent Stan and his dickhead son Josh, because you keep this mug around over and over and over again. Oh, you want to be so competent. Get rid of him then. Why are you not asking, well, hold on, you want this player, but the rest of football's like, what the hell are you doing? Why don't they ever say, bro, are you not seeing what the fans are on? We don't know about football, but you're supposed to know about football. What do you mean, Madueke? That's what I'm trying to say. No, there's no nothing, no one to question him, just nothing but yes men. It's like fucking Game of Thrones or something, bro. Just bowing back. No, nothing but yes men, bro. Why would you want to be around yes men? Pushing through, my guy, one step at a time. Big love to you, Suge, man. Thank you ever so much for always supporting Shane as well. Like everyone, what a legend, bro. Going through so much as well, guys, but always supports. Never complains. You know what I mean? Mr. Pads, my brother. Ain't seen you for a minute. Hope you're well. You're probably here because there was boxing in it. I feel like that's the only time we see you, man. I'm joking, not all the time. Big up to you though. I ain't seen the fight yet though. I don't even know the result. Please don't tell me. It's already been spoiled that he was knocked onto the canvas. Like, it's mad. Like, you're trying to keep a secret for yourself that like, everyone just wants to spoil it. Like, not you. I'm just saying, like, the internet. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Views. Where are the days where bargains are found? Coleman, yeah, bro. They're back in the day. That's where they were. Well, that's where they are. They're back in the day. To be fair, yeah, remember Coleman to Everton, bro. Toure 150. Do you remember Yaya Toure? Like, the only player that I thought could, other than Diaby, who got injured, Yaya Toure. That was the big one we missed out on. Replacement for Vieira. So even back then, when I was seeing things happening, you know, Mascherano, Aguero, Tevez, all these players coming to the league, but they're not coming to us. I've been pissed off for a long time. Suarez 40 million plus one. We've been a joke for ages, bruv. You know, Scott Parker, Riyad, because they're back in the day, my guy. This is exactly what I mean, Ozzy. When I say we're not living 30 years ago anymore. Not only has the football quality gone down, systems and the way the game's played, but the players are not as good as they were back in the day. That's why anyone that can do stepovers, world class. It's impossible now. The bargains now are going to be people that we don't know about. That's it. And because we don't know about them, how can we say bargain? Do you know what I mean? Until they play for us. Maybe like this Solis guy. But in terms of, it's not really around like it wasn't. And look at all the players that you're mentioning, bro. Like, they're all retired, more or less. Do you know what I mean? Like, is Riyad Mahrez still kicking ball? Maybe Vardy, I don't know. That's because it was like 30 years ago, bruv, or whatever. Like, we're in 2026, whether people like it or not. Whether I don't like how football is now, but here's where we are. So we need to stop acting like that. That's what Arsenal do as well. Well, I used to be able to get a holiday 2 weeks for £500. You'd be lucky if you get a weekend away for £500 now. Why? Because shit changes, bruv. You're going to sit there and never go on holiday again because you're refusing to pay what the prices are now. Well, then you're going to sit down and never go on holiday again, innit? Because times change. Here's where we are. Do you know what I mean? Like, what? But yeah, there is no, all of that's done, bruv. Bargains, like, done, bruv. Big up to Suge, man. This could be a bad season for Mikel, mate. I agree. Oh, it could be, but he still probably won't be sacked. They're about to give him a new contract with more money and more time. Why don't you give him a contract, a Trossard thing? No more money, but we'll give you another year. You're on the same money though, innit? How about that? What type of a slap on the wrist is it for him to be wasting all of our money, making bad investments, ruining our players? What punishment is there for Arteta? There is none. And that's on them. They can all fuck off. Every single one of them, bro. And if anyone loves them, fuck off with them as well. I always want Arsenal to do well. Exactly, Arsenal. Not Arteta, not Rice, not Arsenal. But Arteta doesn't make it easy to support him. No, the guy needs to go. He does, and that's the thing. But he's not going to. That's why I'm just like, my head's gone, bro. My head is gone. It's on Pluto. I don't care about the whys. I don't care about none of that. How are we going to move on? Because I got to question everything right now. I got to make my own decisions for my own mental health. Do I want to follow this bullshit institution that doesn't want to progress no matter what falls in their lap? Do you know what I'm trying to say? He needs to go. He is the biggest problem. But now you're enabling him to be a problem. That means that you're the biggest problem as well. All of them fuck off. None of them are football guys anyway. They don't know a damn thing about it. Ange, they're still out there in the league, but club can't afford gambles no more. I don't even think it's like where are they, bro? Like I said, people like Alanga, people like, they're going for crazy money. Where's the bargains? Maybe Solis, but then who is he a bargain to? Because the only people that are saying, "Oh my God," is Bruges. That's Bruges. How many good players have you got there? Do you know what I mean? So the only people saying, "Oh, you've got a bargain," is the people that we just bought him off of. We don't know if he's a bargain or not. 35 million euros, 40 million euros. Like, that's a bargain nowadays. That's where the market's at. Stepping back in time there, mate, I'm telling you, like, we're just not there anymore. When sooner people accept that is, you might not feel good about it, but you have to accept the situation that you're in, just like me. So now I've got to make a decision. I don't believe in this club anymore. the club don't believe in me or the fans, just wants to make money, am I happy to just coast along? That's my decision that I've got to make now. You know? Oh my days, them signings were bargains. What? No, they were. But that's what football was like. Even the money. Come on, this ain't rocket science, people. Everyone's meant to be adults in here. You can't understand inflation. You can't understand that times change. Man, them's doing up old people, fossils, living in back in the day. Come on, man. We're adults. Well, some of us are. This shouldn't be hard to understand. And if it is, then I hope you've got a carer or something. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there is such thing as inflation. Nothing does stay the same. And time moves forward. It don't move backwards, bro. And it don't pause or stop. Like, do you know what I mean? My brother, hope you're well. There's Tyson's link. Make sure you click it up, man. I know you've been working. Do what you got to do for yourself. You know what I mean? But you drop by. You leave a comment. You let me know what's goody. My bro. You know what I mean? DG, you got my vote, mate. He's a very good salesman with buyers. Cronky, who hasn't actually got a clue. No, and we agree on all of that. Just like I agree on all the people that need to be sold. But like I said, can we just stop doing insanity? Can we move beyond this point? It's like the record's just jumping in one place. Now what? Do we just let it keep jumping? Do we move the needle on? Do we turn the whole thing off? What are we doing? Because I'm not just trying to hear jump. I'm not just trying to hear that, bro. You know what I mean? They all need to go. But are they? No. Because they're raking it in, Scrooge McDuck. It's a money-making exercise now. Friends and family. Yeah, we're killing it right now. I'm killing it right now. Take these draws. Yeah, you go and get your workout. Everyone's getting brought in. Good afternoon. Big up to you, legends, man. Big up, bro. Dappins are going round. What have I just pressed there? Big up, Tice, man. Yes, man. DG, that exact point is why Bert must get him, Vinny, because there's no excuse with one of the big two or sacked. That's where I'm at. Like, how can you sit and turn down? Oh, we don't have the money. Like, are we fucking QPR, bro? We do have the money. You don't want to spend it, then just say that. Don't say we're broke. Don't say, oh, it's going to mess up our structures. So you're going to turn down one of the best players on the planet because it's going to mess up your little, like, that's not really doing nothing for us anyway, by the way. But there you go. Brian, I said, yeah. Hope you're well today, my bro. Big up, fellas. Big up to you. How you feeling? Probably better than Arsenal fans right now. Don't get drawn in by being linked with a player. Morgan Rogers plays for you. Yeah. All right. So that's all I'm gonna say. Big up my bro. Big up Brian every time. Afternoon, Brian. Brian's back in. Trapping with Jay, man, with the viewers. Dora the Explorer at it again. Swipe or no swiping. We ain't swiping nothing. We're just exploring. There's the map. Here's the map. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? That's all we're doing, brother. That's all we have done. That's why Morgan Rogers don't play for us. That's why Bruno Guimaraes ain't already holding up the shirt. Just exploring, bruv. Dora the Explorer. You know what I'm saying? Where's Diego, bruv? You know what I'm saying? Go and get the cousins. Go and bring in the whole family, bruv, because there's money to be made. That's all it is. Like I said, are these men waiting for their wages? Are these men getting told, well, we have to save money now, so we'll get our wages, but we ain't going to take our bonuses? Like, fuck, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? AJ Makili, you're good? AJ's always good, man. Big up to both of you guys, though, legends. All good Sunday. Just enjoy a nice cup of coffee. How are you doing? I don't even know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day, mate. Probably going to be climbing the walls at some point. You know, changes are coming. They're coming one way or the other, people. Burr working with scraps due to high wages, lower. Again, there's no excuses, bro. You've come here. You didn't know the size of the job. That's what I'm trying to say. If you didn't know what was going on, how competent are you? If you're just going to be a yes man, why have you come here? Like, no one is getting an excuse. Nobody. Some people can get it more than others. I hear that. Some things are not Bert's fault, which they're not. I don't expect miracles, but I do expect competence in it. Keeping hold of players because no one wants to buy them. That's not competence. You're going to have to spend the money anyway. If you've just come here to be a yes man, I expected more from you. So again, it just, for me, it just breeds more questions. You know, the problem has been before Arteta, but Arteta makes the mismanaging. The problem's been for years, bro. What's man talking about? We've been fucked since David Dean's left, but the club's already been like, even David Dean made mistakes. Why are you trying to bring this Usmanov guy? And he's the one who brought the KSCs here to begin with. So even he doesn't get a pass from me. You know? Like, there's nobody safe at this point. No, don't point the fingers at any one person. They're all involved. We know the main culprit, but now it's gone beyond that because no one's doing nothing about it. So now it's everybody, bro. Because that's where the club is, for me, personally. Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, all on payroll is crazy. Blueco, work, geezers. Criminal. Hold on, I don't understand that. Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, all on payroll is crazy. Blueco work. Oh, what, you think it's like similar to what Blueco do? I don't know, man. I don't know, my bro. I just know that I'm not rating it. I'm not feeling it. Jesus declares he's not leaving. Yeah, up the spout. What do you mean you're not leaving? All right, well, we don't want you anymore. You're not leaving. Rip up the contract because you just standing here. It takes a place in our squad. We're still gonna have to pay you the money anyway. And it's obvious you don't care about football. You're just trying to pad out your retirement. No problem, because everyone's got to look after themselves. But we have to look after Arsenal, not Arteta. Arsenal. Get him the fuck out of here, bruv. You've done it to Tomiyasu. That should have been the blueprint for all of these guys. Oh, we've been wasting money for years. Who's coming to buy them, by the way? Zinchenko, 1.5 million. After 30 plus was spent on him. It's basically giving him away anyway. But now people want to be competent and talk about back. No, bro. No, bro. We don't have competence to begin with. My little girl's birthday, 31st of July, man. Hope she has a great one. Hope she has a great one, bro. Man, I don't know what I'm going to be like by the 31st. I might be a whole different person, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Just climbing the walls like a top nitty, bro. But here's where we're at, man. I'm good, my guy, just suffering from the heat. Yeah, it's warm. It's not even that. It's I don't know. It's like, it's muggy today. It's warm. But I don't know. It's just muggy today. But I get ya. I forgot about Fabi Vieira signing. I mean, Marquinhos, Nuntavage. Just so many, bruv. Kivior, shit. Zinchenko and Jesus, waste of money. Kai Havertz. Don't think because these guys are bigger names, they're not waste of money. They're all waste of money, bruv. Norgard's a waste of money. Kepa a waste of money. Madueke a waste of money. That was all this year, 2026. Like, just, or last year, whatever it was. Like, stop it, man. Now all of a sudden people want to be cool, smart, and collected. All right, but that needs to go across the board then. So we're going to give you a Trossard deal. We're going to give you 1 more year. You ain't getting no more money. Be lucky you got that 1 more year. If you do some bad boy stuff next season, then we can talk again. But there's no competency at the club. The Cronkies. Hello, Arsenal Football Club. Did we make our bonuses? Of course we did, Stan. Amazing. Put the phone down. That's it. That's all they care about, bruv. To be fair, we've been saying if we can, for about 4 years. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? That's why I made this whole new channel, but I might have to start putting some fans on there, bruv. Not just alternate football timelines. Fucking dickhead fans, bruv. What if? Well, if I had a family, I'd be a woman, innit? If I had millions, I wouldn't be on YouTube. Like, what are we doing? They stopped banning me. They stopped banning mine? They stopped banning mine? What? Let me know what that means, bro. My son is August 2nd, Sean. Very close, man. Well, happy birthday to both of those guys in advance. Got to be on your own accord, though. Or what, to stop smoking? Yeah. It kind of my own. I can't afford it. You know what I mean? So I think it's being made for me. But yeah, I won't have nothing else to enjoy in life. I'm just being honest, innit? I hate alcohol and alcoholics, bro. That's not me, innit? So what else is there for me? I don't do any of the big stuff. So what are we doing? Don't even get that much enjoyment out of just stuff in my face. I couldn't be like fat. I'm out of shape, but I'm not fat. You know what I mean? I could never be fat. Even traveling, that was another love of mine, bro. I hate it now, bro. Get me to the destination. I don't care about any of the coach, the transfer, the plane. I fucking hate it now. What's up, King? Another day, another reason why you're one of the best streamers out there. Well, appreciate you, my guy. Do you know what I mean? If you're a real person, follow me, man. I promise. The next time I log into these things, I'll get you back. I'll get you back. AI chatbots, yeah, I don't want any of that, my bro. But I appreciate you coming through, man. If you're a real person, trapping with Jay. Facts, bro. Keep shining. Appreciate you, my bro. Can't afford Turkey, just like I can't afford to play that video anymore. All types of copyright. Do you remember that video that I used to play with the guy with no chin? Can I crack? Like, I used to love that. Bro, I'm still getting copyrights from months ago. How long have I not played that video? I woke up yesterday with a copyright for that. Can I crack? They're killing it, bro. YouTube is killing it, bro. Killing my vibes, killing my videos. You know what I mean? But as well, guys, I ain't done canon headlines. We've been over 2 hours. I've been going through bare comments and I haven't seen not one request. You know, people have supported the show today. You know, Alan, Aussie Ange, man like Suge with reminding us that he's a legend with the memberships, and not only that, but a super chat to follow it up like a chaser. What a legend. If there's any videos I've got, if I still got them, I'll play them, bro. So you let me know. You man deserve that today, bare minimum. You know what I mean? Can't afford Turkey. I can't afford nothing at the moment, bro. Yeah, man saying RoboCop. Yeah, that's right. A real peasant. Now what? Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it might get even worse because we build up a situation here. I'm probably gonna have to leave this situation. I know it's the owners, but a top manager would speak. Yeah, I can't even deny that. But like I said, when you peel back all the layers of the onion, my bro, I'll finish your comment as well. You have to look at the KSEs, bro. You do. And just like I was saying a couple of seasons ago, when you pull back all the layers of the onion, it's on the manager, because whether it's the Kroenke's personal money or not, you have been backed. You have spent money. You have got new toys to break every transfer window. And you can't get across the line after 7 years. Well, you did finally this time, the 7th attempt, by the way. So it's on them. The last couple of years, it's on him. But now, it's right back to them. Because now you're allowing anything to happen, bro. You're doing a house party. You've not told no one to look after your stuff. They can smash vases. They can come in with mud on their shoes. Like, they can do whatever they like because of you. But yeah, you're right. A top manager would speak up. And because you've said that, it makes me think of Bert. Why are you not? You're meant to be a top sporting director, no? Why are you not speaking up? The same thing could be said about him, right? This is what I'm trying to say. So there's a way that you could look at it and everyone can get a piece of the blame. But you have to look at who ultimately is responsible for this circus. The silent zombies, bruv. Anyway, manager will speak up about players on higher wages in case they need to be sold. If they don't perform, yeah. Just like Bert should have the power to say, well, you told me what positions you want. I don't rate those players. I'm going to get you these players. Or you should have the power to say, bro, why do you keep playing players on injury? Are we all right? Oh, but we ain't got no. Well, there is bodies there. It don't matter whether you trust or believe in them. You can't keep playing injured players. He should have the power to do something about it. And if you don't, then what have you come here for? New Hermes belts. I've been trying to tell people, bro. Mercenary club. They're just coming here to make money. It's like the last stop. It's like, you know, for owners and managers and staff. It's like going to Saudi in your later years as a player. You're just coming for a payout. I swear, that's Lee Gunner again, bro. I don't know what I'm going to do to this guy, bro. I'm going to have to send him, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? A fucking bouquet or something. It's a Lee Gunner raid again. What a legend this guy is, man. Bloody hell. This is like the 4th one now, my bro. You know what I mean? And I'm coming on midday, so it's like I can't even send no one to you anymore because it's been a long time, man. But I'll try and do something, man. What an absolute legend. Everyone subscribe to Lee Gunner, please. I know you're all sub to him anyway. The captain. You know what I'm trying to say? The captain. Why do I call him that? The first person online to be fighting our battles. You know what I mean? We don't agree on every single little thing either. I'm my own person. There's no one I'm just like synced up with like that. But he's the captain for a reason, man. What a legend, bro. What a legend. Thank you ever so much again, my guy. I can't thank you enough. You know what I mean? I can't thank you enough, my beautiful people. Appreciate Lee as well, man. Appreciate you, my bro. Appreciate you, man. Big up to all the raiders. If you're not going to stay, like the video bare minimum, please. If you don't mind subscribing, that would be amazing as well. And if not, big up to Lee every time for helping a man out. Trapping with Jay, big up, man. L Faiz was contradicting himself in that video. He did a Morgan Rogers video saying we'd be better off trying to sign Vinny, but now he's talking about we won't afford him. That fight, right? Exactly. This is what I'm trying to say. Why did you come out with that thumbnail? Ornstein Bomber, and then your whole video, you're like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I was saying that as well, but I also said it's the dream. I also said there's no way I wouldn't take him. There's no way. Like I don't even think as a club we could afford to say we're not going to take him or Mbappe or someone of that ilk. That's my point. But you've made a whole video like he's not gonna. He's Florentino Perez's son. You know, he don't actually want to leave. He's just mugging everyone off for a new contract. Blah, 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 blah. You can't afford him. So then why are you so shocked in your thumbnail then? Like I said to you guys, I can show you my thumbnail right now. Let me take this back off. I can show you my thumbnail right now, guys. Yeah, this was my thumbnail. I'm not even fucking on it. I did do a video. I'm gonna grift like everybody else. But guess what? I made a video about my club, not about somebody else. Do you see views anywhere here? Does it look like I'm really serious about this transfer? Are we not seeing Dora the Explorer, bruv, still exploring? That was my video. Not no gas, not no ooh, come in your pants, none of that. I was really surprised that from what I was hearing from certain people, bro. Like I said, it's ambitious just to be linked with a player. Please make it make sense. Look at my eyes. This was me last season having to deal with his press conferences, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. You still got him here. Like, the club's dead. I'm dead inside. Everything's dead. Everything's dead. Yeah. And I just thought, well, that's a bit fresh because look at your thumbnail. Why aren't your thumbnail like or laughing? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Taking the piss or no. Of course he ain't gonna come to you, man. You man are the little bros. But that weren't your thumbnail, was it? Grifting for the clicks, bro. You can't beat them, join them, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? And I still, like, there's been so many times I think I should make a video about that, but I just ain't got the shame. I'm starting to lose it little by little. I am. I'm not gonna lie to you. Unless it's a big signing, them wages are justified. But mostly we sign average players, so why the high wages? Exactly that, bro. Exactly that. So for someone like Vinny, it's too much. For someone like Tonali, 275 was too much for Arsenal fans because I synced it with my own eyes. But we paid 285 to Havertz and 265 to Gabriel Jesus. Make it make sense. You can't. That's why you can't. It's just, but it's like whatever Arteta wants, bro. And the get along to go along gang, that's what they do. That's what they do. Why pay the high wages, DG? Exactly. Why give Trossard 200k and no extra time on his contract? He was going to leave anyway, and he left the following season. So we didn't have to give him extra money then, did we? Well, if you're leaving anyway, cool, leave. You either play or you don't. No. But we'll raise your money to 200k, even though you're going in the summer. He's under contract. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You can't just leave, but whatever, even if you are, you're leaving anyway. Why do we need to give you more money? So when I'm talking about competence, this is what I'm talking about. That don't make sense. If we're tightening the purse strings, why are we giving this guy 10 million more? I was saying 20, bearing in mind he's on 15.6. Shane said to me like 25 or something. 25 million fucking pound to take 7 seasons to win a 1 Prem, by the way. If he leaves tomorrow, you've got a Prem and a FA Cup. That's dead in 7 years and over $1 billion. Big up to you, legends. More links than a chain at Hatton Garden, bruv. Do you know what I'm trying to say? More links than a Cuban chain, bruv. You know what I mean? All this exploring, bruv. When are you going to start digging? When are you going to start excavating, bruv? There is none of that. There's none of that. Madness, bro. Based on Curtis logic, if we all say I want £1 million, we're all ambitious. No actions needed. Unsubscribe from them all twerkish. Bro, I'm not even saying to do that. Like I said, bro, Curtis is still one of my favorites. I still enjoy watching him. But when I heard him say that yesterday, I had to just switch off before I'd done anything I might regret, because what on earth are you talking about, big man? Hold on. I don't even know why I'm just saying that. Why am I just saying that? What on earth are you talking about, big man? It's ambitious to be linked with a player. For the so-called third biggest club in the country, it's ambitious just to be linked with him. No club to clubs, not even spoke to the player agent, all personal terms agreed, none of that. They've just agreed at Arsenal. And that's ambitious. When I heard that, I said, I got to turn it off. This is one of my favorites. I had to turn it off, bro. I can't, bro. From PRFC, bruv. PRFC, just PRing. Do I believe we can turn it down? No, can't afford to turn it down. If there was any chance to do it. But when I'm hearing things like that, it's ambitious for just being linked with a player. Like, forget who said it, forget what player it is. Just listen to the sentence, please. It's ambitious for Arsenal to be linked with a player. We're the new QPR, everyone. We're the new QPR, innit? And if that's the case, can you just tell me at least, so then I can make up my own mind as in what I want to do? We just won the league. We're at the top of the slide, and then we've just been kicked out.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You're not okay. You're not. You're not okay, bruv. Like, stop it. Where's the other one? Huh? Is it not fine? Where's that one there? That's what I need to be playing. You are not okay. You see your rib. Your rib has shifted. You know what I'm trying to say? What was that called again? Yeah, you are not okay. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? That's what it is. I gotta play it. We gotta give you the visual representation of what's going on right now. Yeah, we're getting brave because we just won the league. Man's like swinging off shit. You know what I'm trying to say? That woman probably would have never got on the slide normally, but she's dopamined up. She's feeling a bit brave right now. Yeah, she's feeling a bit brave. So she got up to the top of the slide. And then what happened? I'm okay. No, you're not.
Oh shit. Oh yo, passe-moi. Dude, go around. Oh my god. Dude. Yeah, I'm fine.
You are not fine. It's like you didn't see the way you fell. The way your rib is broken. Your rib have shifted. You didn't notice it. You better start going to the hospital.
Yeah, but we're all right. We're fine. We're fine. Now, one part of the bone just of your rib just sticking out the side like some sort of a filter. But but we're fine. We're fine. No, we're not. We took Madueke from 50k. Of course we did. Don't you remember when we signed him? They're like, oh, he's coming on the same wages. Who the fuck would do that? I've never heard of it before. I mean, I'm not saying it's never happened. I've never heard. Who would do that? We weren't. 150 he's on, bruv. Bare bad decisions, bad investments, wasting money. But now you want to be competent. Like I said, okay. Bad timing, but okay. It's your club. But then you need to tighten the belt across the whole line, bruv. Not just for us, but everyone else is still having prostitutes and coke and champagne and hookers and all that. Fuck off, mate. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm going to get out of here soon anyway, man. Most of the people that came over from the Captain What a Legend haven't stayed anyway and left a lot sooner this time. So, you know what I mean? I was going to do canon headlines. I think it's a bit too late for that. If you guys want to see it before I get out of here, then let me know as well. I've also asked you guys for you know, selections if you want videos. No one said nothing on that either. So it's just one of those days, isn't it? One of those days. Sunday. Can we enjoy it? You know what I mean? A new left wing is more realistic signing. Go and get him. Somerville is a more realistic signing for me. I've seen enough of Somerville. I ain't seen enough of Noosa, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, but still, it is a more realistic signing. But then why? More realistic because we've always been waste men. We've always been unambitious. We've always been the 40-year-old virgin. Everyone around us is partying, you know. Yeah. Girls' numbers, all types of, yeah, all types. Willies getting wet. Motives being attended. What are we doing? We're at home, like, polishing figurines. Like, man, them's collecting, like, Kendalls and fucking, I don't know, Transformers and that. 40-year-old virgins, bro. Why is it realistic? Why is someone like Cava or not really? Because we've never been on that. We ain't the big boys. We're just happy to be it. They can't afford Rodgers. What makes you think they can get Vinny? The thing is, they can afford Rodgers. They just didn't want to. They took too long with it. You're out here trying to penny pinch. And if you're doing that, it take too long, someone else will come and get them. That's why Rodgers ain't playing. Don't get it twisted. He might have not liked the tactics. He probably didn't like speaking to Arteta, all of that. But if we would have just moved when we moved weeks ago, no one else would have been in for him. He would have been playing for Arsenal. So when you pull back all the layers on that onion, it's because we move slow. Not because we ain't got the money. It's because we're trying to save. You're trying to save. You were catfishing. You told the woman, oh yeah, come man, I'm going to take you out. We're going to go for a quick Nando's. She's come and link you and you've got your cap out, like penny for the guy. Yeah, we're going Nando's in a minute. I just got to raise the money first. Like, what the... 60 million euros. Arteta is part of the problem. No, he's the main problem, but then so is everyone else now because no one's addressing it. Do you know what I mean? And his bad investments are costing us. They're costing us now, but just to stop spending money is not going to make anything better. We're still going to have to pay out for these players that we don't want and that cannot contribute to our team. You know? Hi, Lee. Don't rate Barcola. Trossard is gone now. Well, I'm not Lee, unless you're bigging up Lee for the raid. And this is the first time I've seen you since you timed someone out, bro. So I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. You need to let me know what happened with that. Why did you do it? Was it an accident? Because there was no reason to, and I haven't seen you since then. So please let me know, my guy, because I don't really appreciate people getting timed out for no reason. If they're being racismo, if they've got a troll account, if they're calling people out of their name, fair enough. But if they're just disagreeing with views, that's not a reason. Anyway, they're leaving the body there to charge people to come and look at it. Yeah, when no one wants to pay and see, they will scrape what's left up. Bro, you go for a tour, you have to pay £35 to take a picture with the trophy. We ain't won it for 20 odd years. We've had the most expensive ticket probably in the world for a long time. Because I say Europe, but where's it going to be more expensive outside of Europe? For the longest time, with no justification, we finally win the league. You lot want to sit on your laurels. Okay, I don't rate that. I don't appreciate that, but that's what you lot want to do. Okay, but then why are you trying to pressure us for? With kits and pre-season emails going out and buy your tickets and tickets are going up and do you know what I'm trying to say? You can't give nothing back to us. You lot want to take you want to take your foot off the pedal. No problem, bro. But don't try and start applying it to us. Man, you get Tchouaméni when Rodrigo's Madrid, just a matter of time. I don't know about that. Maybe. But that's the only way that's the only way anyone can get anyone out of Madrid, unless you go and put down the mad money and the player says, I want to go, then you only get them when they fall out of favor or Madrid no longer wants to pay the type of money it's paying, or do you know what I mean? You only get those players when they fall out of favor with Madrid. Tchouaméni and that don't start all the time anyway. Yeah? They've got him and Camavinga, and if you get Rodri now, buying him when he's injured, by the way, but if you get him now, like, what are you going to do for your midfielder? So someone might have to go. So that might, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Because I believe Man United are doing an Arsenal. They're you know, they're profiling like they're profiling like they got it, and they ain't really got it, to be honest with you. So I don't know if that's just a matter of time. Definitely not. You know what I mean? Man United ain't got it like that, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They might, but it's not going to be like just a matter of time. I don't know where all of that's coming from. No way, bro. Like I keep telling you, they're doing an Arsenal. I've given you all the examples. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Tonali, Anderson, all of these players. Who have you rocked up with? I'm not saying you, because I don't know. I don't think Beef's he might be in that. I don't think so though. But I'm saying, who has United rocked up with? Andre Santos, a Chelsea reject for 50 million. I won't say it's as bad as Madueke, but it's not far off. Right? You got a Chelsea reject, and you would have had Edison. You've got Tielemans. Now, Tielemans is a bad boy. I was upset when he went to use lot. I can't believe he was only 35 million euros. And or even if it was 35 million pound, I know one from Arsenal was checking that out. This is what I'm trying to say about my club. But anyway, you only got Tielemans because Edison never went through for whatever reason. If that went through, you probably wouldn't have got Tielemans, and then it would have been even worse. United are doing what Arsenal, even Liverpool at this point are doing. Oh, you're linked with the big boys, but you're not putting the money down. It's mad, isn't it? It's absolutely mad. But there is a small chance that Tchouaméni or Camavinga might go to a United, but it's only going to be because they can't play at Madrid. And most of these players, even if they know they're going to be bit part players, they still don't want to leave. It's mad. You know, like in the Odyssey, bro, when they're eating that lotus flower, that's what it's like at Madrid, bro. It don't matter. They can be putting fingers up you. They could be taking money out your pocket. They could be slapping your mum across the face. You're just sitting there eating that lotus, bro. Like anything from Madrid is wild. Jay, trapping with Jay, you could well be right there. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but knowing Arteta, things are looking dark for us. I don't want the season to start at all right now. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the Prem, but not for Arsenal. Like I was saying, I'm not joking, bro. Like I'm literally making a decision on what I'm on. I'm not going to be doing no watch-alongs. Hell no. You know what I mean? I'm going to obviously try and get down to see as many women's games as I can. And then we might have to pick someone else for a little bit because I can't do this shit no more, bro. I'm not even joking. That's how far they have this fan base sucking eggs. Yep, KSE announced record profits from Arsenal, give themselves and Arteta a pay rise, then say there's no money. That's what I'm trying to say. If there's no money, it should be across the board, right? But then you'll have people saying, well, no, because they gave money that year, they gave money that year. How long is it meant to continue? Fair point. But you don't just stop when you win the league and then just stopping. How is that going to help us move forward anyway? What's the solution here? We just get stuck in the mud? We stagnate? Like, what's the solution? Because that's where I'm at now. Because the club's dead to me and we've just won the league. So I need solutions. I need to know that there's some hope, some faith, or I can even believe slightly in what's going on. Because if I can't, then I don't want to be involved in it. And not one thing that anyone else is going to make me feel any different. Well, ha, my bro. Hope you're well today. You know what I'm trying to say? The food has always been a joke. I've been food poisoned 3 times in my life. One of them was at the Emirates, bro, for a week. Deadest hot dog I've ever eaten, bro. Spending bare money, and then I'm sick for a week. Can't leave the house for a week. Anyway, a value sausage roll and a hot drink, 10 to 25. Might even be more than that. Couple of beers and a couple of hot dogs, you're paying best part of £100, bro. If you've got like few people with you, I'm gonna have a beer and a hot dog. My son might have a hot dog on a Coke or what. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's money, bro. And they don't want that to stop. Things ain't getting cheaper, are they? Breaking. Vinny wants to stay at Real Madrid and Madrid want him to stay. The water is wet, the sky is blue, dogs bark and cows moo. Exactly. That's what I said to you yesterday, bro. That's why I didn't even put myself on the thumbnail, bro. Arteta, Arsenal exploring. How about David Ornstein come out and say exclusive? Arsenal's put £100 million, not euros, pounds down for Real Madrid. We don't know what's going on because they're still in contract talks and yeah, but here's a new little bit of pressure. That would have been better than what I saw about we're exploring and we ain't even spoke to the club. We ain't spoke to the agents. We've only just spoke to ourselves. They love that man to death. They don't care about winning. These men are winning. This is what you got to understand. They're winning. These men are winning. That's the problem. And this one little win for us, that's it now, bro. Shut up shop. You'll be lucky if you see outside again for another 20 years, my people. I have to build my last little hash suit, bruv. Hash. I don't even like hash. That's how bad it is for man at the minute. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Madness, bro. They're winning. That's why they don't care about winning. And it's funny because when's the last time Silent Stan was even in England? Because I ain't seen this guy for years. We went up a Premier League and here he is, like looking all moldy. Walking Dead, zombie. Like the Walking Dead, bro. Here you are. When Arsenal win, everyone's eating, bro. Yep. We've won now. I can finally give myself a pay rise. Mikel, yep, of course you're going to get a pay rise. The tea lady, Burr, you can get some more Hermes belts. Everyone, the players, everyone can get their bonuses and their... But we're the ones who have to sit down and be dissed all season again. And do you know what I mean? We're just walking embarrassments and that. But cool. Is that official news? I mean, it might as well be, bro. It might as well be. Look how everyone's getting worried. It weren't even official news yesterday. Arsenal's thinking about. Arsenal's dreaming about. Arsenal haven't made a bid. Arsenal ain't even spoke to Real Madrid. Arsenal ain't even got the okay from Vinicius. I mean, come on, people. He ain't leaving Madrid, man. This is one thing me and you can 100% agree on, my G. Yeah, but it's not a tier 1 source, though. And even from the tier 1s, I'm not telling you believe it, but I'm saying you got to take it more seriously. I've always said that. I've never changed it. Take it with a little bit more. Yeah, everyone else, pinch of salt. Tier 1s, a bit of interest. It's not guaranteed. It's not concrete. But if it's David or if it's Fabrizio, you're gonna watch out for the story. You're gonna keep tuned. That's why I even made a video yesterday, because of Ornstein. That's the only thing that gave it any credence for me. If it weren't from Ornstein and people was acting like that just over any old rumor, bruv, I wouldn't even have made a video. Even to say what I was saying, I didn't agree. I don't think Vinny's coming to us, but I wouldn't even have made the video to say it's just about the contract. I wouldn't even have done that. I would have just said, look at all these planks online. That's what I would have said. But there you go. I'm going to go to the bottom in a minute, because again, it's 2.5 hours, man. Way longer. But again, we got a raid in it, so I stay on a bit longer. Big up to Lee, man. What a legend. Gonna go to the bottom. Do you not want to see any of these bloody headlines, or shall we just leave it for tomorrow? Or I could do it pre-record, I suppose. It would probably be as bad as it is now. If you guys are seeing Wreck-It Ralph, it would probably be that bad, because that's just, I don't know. I'm starting to think it might be StreamYard. It just might be my laptop. I just don't know what it is, but you let me know. Do you want the Canon headlines now? Do we do it separately, or do I just leave it till tomorrow? I was going to do another poll, innit? I think I forgot to do that as well. Yeah, I think I did. I didn't do the other poll either, but I'll leave that. Right, so let's get like at least 2 or 3 people letting me know. Guan, I'll give you another couple of seconds while I'm putting this little something together. If we get like 2 or 3 people saying do it, we'll do it, or whatever it is, we'll go from there. Hendo, while Arsenal have internally approved a move to strengthen their left-wing options, no direct talks have occurred, and the transfer is currently blocked by both players and managers' refusal to sell. You're talking about Real Madrid, because when they came out with the untouchables, Vinicius weren't on that list. So I don't know, maybe Mourinho does want to keep him. But to be honest, I think it's the player. I don't even think the player wants to move. I just think he wants to get his money, and he's going to stamp his feet until he gets it. He's happy to be racially abused. He's happy to be the number 1. You're out there crying. No one's made a petition about him, though. If you ask Real Madrid fans who they'd rather keep, that'll be an interesting question, innit? Because there was over 30 million plus petition signings to get rid of Mbappe. But there's nothing of the sort for Vinicius. He ain't leaving there, man. I don't even think he wants to leave. He just, but he wants to get that money. If Madrid don't give him that money, and he's like, well, fuck it then. If someone pays me that money, I want my last payday. Fair enough, he might move because of that. But like, you know what I mean? Just because I've had enough at Madrid and I like what Arsenal's got going on? No. So many other clubs he could probably go to. I was seeing some dumb Arsenal fans yesterday online, right? I can't remember who it was, because I just named them at this point. That's what I'm on, like, whatever, innit? Yeah. But anyway, I can't even remember who it was, but they said they was, or was it in a comment? It might even have been the comments. I don't even think it was an actual person. Was it in Curtis's chat? It was in someone's chat. And they were saying every time that Ornstein says it's an exclusive for Arsenal, we've always got the player. That's what they're basing their dopamine on. Not just that. But what else did they say? Oh, it was something really stupid, like the ambition, or it was something really stupid. I can't remember. If it comes to my mind, I've had a bit of a brain fart. I'll bring it up again. But they were saying things like that because Ornstein has always, every time it's an Arsenal exclusive, they've always gone through. Then I saw someone saying, no, I don't even remember. I thought I just got it. But if I remember, I'll bring it back up. But just the most stupidest things I've ever seen in my life, innit? Like, just really, really stupid. But there you go. Because they have no honor or decency. 59 likes. I didn't even give a thingy. I didn't even give a target today. Because obviously I didn't even think we'd have anyone in. That's why I'm thinking to change my time as well. Obviously, Lee's been giving me raids. Where would we be without him? But that's why I told Shane to stop doing it, just to see what we can do as a community. We're not really doing too well. We're not doing bad. Like, you know, all of my guys, my bros that come in there daily. You know what I mean? But I did expect a little bit more. But I didn't even give a target, bro. I didn't even give it. And here we are. So boom. There's 76 of you legends still here. We're only 1 off 60. Can we get to 70 before we get out of it? Big up Gianni. What have I missed Gianni? I did go down a little bit because I was just trying to get to the bottom. People are bigging up Gianni. I must have missed Gianni. There he is. Big up views every single time. Big up to you, my bro. Hope you're well. Make sure you guys all sub to Gianni. I know the man them's putting the links in. Make sure you go and show him some love. Very knowledgeable, knows his stuff. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm just trying to put together this roach as well. Like, it's mad. Because I always like to have a bend in it because I don't like feedback. Anyway, there's his link. Make sure you check it out. I'm going to go right to the bottom, gang. I'm going to go right to the bottom. Big up Chronic. Hopefully he is looking into it, or he's there looking into it. Lose, Bruno, Barcola, Liverpool and Vinny stay at Real, and this window disaster written all over it. I mean, it's been a disaster so far. But the moment that we've been linked with Vinny, and then people's like, oh, look, Vinicius and Guimaraes, it's an 8 out of 10 window. It's just like they're right back to doing what they do best, bro. And it winds me up so much, innit? And this is why we're never going to push on, because there's no reason to. There's no pressure. We've got a fan base full of planks. You know what I mean? We got owners that are just businessmen. We've got no one that knows about football at our club. It's looking a bit mad. It's looking a bit mad. Then I look at the grifters online and they're like, no, like, you know, you got squad deft and all this other shit. It's like, come on, bro. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? But cool. Cool. I can't even bother to argue with people. I'm not even on that. I'm trying to save my energy. I'm trying to save my mental health. I just want to know where we go from here. What's the solution? What are we being told to do? Like, is it just go on a sabbatical? Or everyone just be prepared because we're in austerity. We're going to have a Great Depression again. And I don't mind if that's the case. I'm not scared of a battle. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't mind if that's the case, but tell me then, innit? They know they can't say that to you when we've just made more money than any Premier League team before us. I thought it was just for this year. No. 740 million in 1 year. I don't think no other Premier League club has ever earned that. So I'm just saying, it's just funny, innit? If you want people to accept what you're saying, how about you keep all the other news quiet? Do you know what I mean? About how much we're making and all that. About bonuses, and how about you just keep all of that quiet then? If you're going to lie to me, then at least lie to me for my own good. Like when I was telling you last season, what do you mean you're telling me you're going to keep this dickhead even though you don't even have to win? That's not what I needed to hear. No one needed to hear that last season. But that's what you told us at the worst time as well. Like, these man must be on spice, bro. There's no awareness anywhere. No awareness anywhere. Big up Trapping with Jay. You got to smoke, don't you, big man? Go blaze, don't waste your time. Yeah, man, I'm probably going to do it. Silver Gunner, man, saying play it now. Just do a pre-record, says man want it now. So that's 2. Trapping said no. I've had 2 for yes, 1 for no, 3 for yes. Even more. Let's see it now. All right, I'll do it quickly, bro. Fuck it. I've been on way longer than I was gonna anyway. I'm not in that much of a big rush because once I smoke that, that's it. Last of the Mohicans. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We've been litting up again. Who's that? Carl. Is that Carl? Carl B. What's good, bro? First time on your stream. Well, first and foremost, welcome on in. As BBK says, we're glad the algorithm found you. And not just that, but you supported the stream as well.
Amazing.
Big up your shoes and socks. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what I'll do quickly if I can. I take it you subscribed, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to be in there dropping comments. So that's the bare minimum I can do for you as well. Is get you back. Because that's what I do. Do you know what I mean? Stand up guy and all of that. But big up, man. Big up. Right. Everyone talking like they want it. So let's just get this done quickly, my G. Let's get this done quickly. Like I said, it's the headlines. We're not going into the whole stories or anything, so no need to get scared and worried. Let's see what people are talking about right now. You know what I mean? Fabrizio, not one talk about Vinicius, but you're back on the whole Bruno all in. You're back on that shit again. That's why I'm like, this Vinicius thing is like, I can't believe everyone's fell for it, sort of thing. But anyway, I ain't even gonna play the jingle. We're gonna get straight into it. You know what I mean? Bournemouth latest, Bilham Smith analyzes Cherry's summer of change again. Kind of been let down, just like Crystal Palace, you know what I mean? Because you've done bits recently and you're not really getting backed. But that's another story. Impressive Liverpool beat Sunderland in Iraiola's first game in charge. So this is probably what got Sean dopamined up. Let's have a look. 4-2. Kumas Chiesa, Jesus, the only time he gets to play. Big Dick Dom, he's the only guy that I rate at your club. I swear to God, bro. I'm not even joking. That is probably a couple more. Chiesa, I think he deserves a start. Why can't he never get a start? Maybe Iraola's gonna use him a little bit more. 4-2, not bad. You see how everyone's pre-seasons have started though. We had some players at the World Cup, not all. Do you know what I mean? But still, I don't like feeling like we're starting late or being left behind. I'm not like one of those persons. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I feel like in the transfer market and in terms of our pre-season as well. Leeds latest, Harrison signs for New England Revolution. Again, Leeds, they had a great season last year, but they're not really doing nothing, bro. Like, they could get relegated next season. Don't get it twisted, innit? You got Harvey Wilson on a free. That's nice. I like that. Other than that, I don't really see what's going on. I'll get to the paper talk in a minute. Scottish Prem, I won't read any of that. I'm not really interested. I'm sorry if that's disrespectful, but it is what it is. Como failed to reach Chalobah agreement. I told you that already because that's what I saw yesterday. Like, Chelsea should be ripping man's head off to get rid of that guy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But anyway, what do I know? Newcastle latest, how unsure over Gamara's future. It's like he hasn't got no power. You've kept him longer than you should have. He stayed when everyone else went. He's the only person that probably deserves a move away from Newcastle at the age he's at now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So Newcastle probably feel bad, like, how can we ask you to stay? We built our project with you. He was one of the first people that came in when they got the takeover. One of the only players that was putting himself about. He became the captain. You know what I mean? He's the only one that stayed when everyone else was cutting out. Like, don't treat him badly, innit, Newcastle? But at the same time, if Arsenal don't, like, get their hand out of their pocket, then he might stay there. Just because we forgot where our bank is. You know, we forgot our pin. Like, I don't know what's going on. Again, now it comes on Sky. You haven't heard it. I mean, they were talking about on Sky yesterday, to be fair, and Talk Sport and all these other places. I didn't watch it all because it's just a load of bollocks. But there it is. Dora the Explorer is on a new mission. Arsenal latest. Why not have the picture of Solace? I hate when they do it. They do it for everyone. How Chelsea, but I don't like this, innit? I don't want to see Arteta all the time. But yeah, a Solace has got his first assist for the Asna. Apparently, he scored, like, I don't know, bare goals last season in the Belgium league, but he got more assists, even more assists, like loads of assists, and he's got an assist already for us. Like I said, I'm not excited about him. I don't know nothing about him. Would I say go and get me him like first after we won the Premier League? Hell no. Didn't even know who he is. But I like his vibe. I like how excited he is to be here. But that can get knocked out of him very quick. You know, when Arteta's telling him bleep test, you know what I mean? But I've only just finished. Yeah, well, you don't even get to rest. Bleep test again, go again. You know, like that. Or we bought you as a left winger, but in reality, you're going to be a left wing back. So we're going to have to start training you different. And yeah. So all of that joy could get knocked out of him very soon, to be fair. It could. I won't go down even further because the paper talks come up very quick, which obviously means there's not too much to talk about. And we are going to go onto X, so we'll probably get a lot more hyperbole over there. Fuck off, Sky. Never give feedback. Your shit. Chelsea winger Pedro Neto among names on Man City's radar. Maresca, I'm telling you, Neto would never be on Man City's radar. Some of these managers, bro, they ruin your club. Look at Amorim, bro. Talking about Ugarte and some. Lucky that he got injured. AC Milan, you's like you prayed to someone or something. I don't know what you've done. You know what I mean? Mashing up your team for some of these dead players. Anyway, Eddie Howe admits he don't know about Bruno. United given 6 days to complete signing of Roma star Manu Kone. That's not going to happen, I don't think. But it might. Real Madrid ready to come to the party and outbid Liverpool. Ready. They've already put the bid down. This is what I'm trying to say. Big Sky, you know, slow nowadays. Slow. Don't ever go to Sky for your main breaking news, because they always get it late. You know what I mean? Crazy work. Neto is understood to be among the names, just the same shit. Real Madrid have come to the party for Diamande. They're just literally repeating the same things they had in the headlines. How does this even qualify as content? How does it even qualify as content? This is why I'm struggling. You know, literally the same thing. 6 days for the Manu Kone staff. Liverpool summer is threatening to be derailed as the Reds have been dealt a transfer hammer blow in their pursuit of Magnus Akilucci. A hammer blow. Like, who the fuck is this guy, bro? A hammer blow would be to not get Diamande or Barcola. Like, what? Like, honestly, madness, innit? City have given Cousin a new deal, but we knew that yesterday. Wonder Kid JJ Gabriel. I mean, this is what we're talking about. International football. Yeah, it's done. It's done and it's dead. We'll go over to X quickly, guys, and then we'll probably just end up after that. But please, can we get to the 70 likes? I doubt it, but it would be nice. It would be nice. Like I always do, let me share the screen. We got honorable mentions. Storm Still, man like Colin. I know this is Colin AFC that comes in. What a legend. Big him up. Hendo, this was yesterday. Storm, that was yesterday. Jamboy, yesterday. I think I saw one from Quaja as well. Don't know why that's not popping up. But there was a whole conversation there as well. So, yeah, we'll go on from that. But honorable mentions, man, to the Gangista. We'll go straight to Ornstein today. The man of the moment that's just been paid. Because I don't understand why we've not heard not one thing from Fabrizio. News like this, and he's not saying nothing. Something's fishy, bro. But yeah, of course, because he doesn't spam, there's nothing new from Ornstein. I didn't expect it, to be honest with you. Not going to lie to you. But at the same time, I'm now looking at you like you might be a bit fishy as well now. And I didn't think the day would come when I'm looking at Ornstein sideways, but we are. You know what I mean? And this is what's now pinned from Fabrizio. Barcola news. You know, the Jurgen Klopp for Germany, like, just bare bullshit. Not one thing about Vinicius. I'm coming just to find out if he's changed his stance, because I think that's fishy as well. Liverpool remain the club showing the most concrete interest. Yeah, because no one else is in it, to be honest. Arsenal ain't, which is stupid by them. Very, very stupid. But there you go. So it could be, yeah. So Liverpool summer's going to derail if they don't get Barcola or Diamande. Not whoever this Ali Kuche or whatever his name. Who? Do you know what I mean? For me personally, anyway. But let's read what's being said, because a lot of people don't do that as well. They don't read the words. Understand Liverpool remain the club showing most concrete interest in Barcola. No truth in Barca links. LFC deal depends on conditions for the exit, as price will be set by PSG. So what interest? It's just like Arsenal with the exploring and the fancying. There's no bid. Have you even agreed personal terms with Barcola? Probably not. You're still waiting to find out what PSG. You're too scared to put any money down. I'm telling you, bro. But this is what you expect from Liverpool after having a 500 million summer last year. People are acting like their summer and our summer was the same. They doubled our summer, bro. Like, get out of here, bro. You can understand why they're not spending money this year. Artem Dovbyk has spoken today with Bologna. Don't care. Liverpool been leading the bare spamming from Fabrizio. But like I said, just like what I did with the Ornstein tweet. Read the tweet. Read the words. You know what people were trying to sell it on. And all of these people should find shame. Every one of them, bruv. Yeah, find shame. Arsenal fans and other grifters, whether you support Arsenal or not, but you're making a video about it. You had the cheek to say, here comes the best part. It's been agreed at all levels at the club. Oh, it's embarrassing, bruv. Find shame, bruv. Content creators, they say. All right, man. All right. I'm just going to join in, bruv. Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'll do what I feel that I've got enough shame for. If there's something that's really shameful and I don't do it, then that's just what I do, innit? Sheko has agreed to sign a new 1-year deal at Schalke. Fucking hell, man. Give up the ghost. Look, how many break? How many? That's the 1, 2, 3, 4. And all you're telling us is that Liverpool are interested, but they've been interested for weeks. So nothing's changed, just like the Guimaraes thing. So we still haven't put no money down. So what the fuck do you keep talking about it for? Look, how many are they going to show about Barcola, bruv? Not one thing has changed. Barcola will not sign the new deal at Paris. Wow. That don't mean he's going to Liverpool, though, does it? Barcola top of their list. That's what you were saying for Morgan Rogers. But if Liverpool want to take all day to put the money down, don't be surprised if someone else don't come and get him. Real Madrid's bid will be submitted soon, over 100 million euros. And look, we've signed a kid. Here we go. Look, we finally got Arsenal. Here we go, everyone. Find some shame, Fabrizio, innit? Find some shame, you fucking grifting, ugly Domio puppet, bruv. That's exactly what you are, bruv. What's a your Domio day? He don't have one. Every day there's a hand up him, bruv. Find some shame you're putting a 16-year-old on here. Oy, oy, oy. Spalletti, Emi Martinez. Again, I don't care. All these Italian clubs, bro. You've either got the money or you ain't. It looks like you ain't got the money. So stop talking about it. I'm getting fed up with a lot of things, bro. Everything's winding me up. Everything, everyone. Like, I'm just, I always forget the word. I'm lashing out. I'm just lashing out. Everything's annoying me, bro. You know what I mean? Again, 7 hours ago, you're putting this up again. Does anyone want to explain? Because I know we have so many people that love making excuses for this club. What's the excuse as to why it's taken so long to put down a fucking bid to another club? Does someone want to explain that one? I wanted Tonali. But here you are going for Guimaraes. So fucking go and do it then. Yes, he would improve our squad. So go and do it. I can't believe it's taken this long, man. What on earth are we doing? I'm not even reading it, bro. I don't care about Inter Miami either. Get out of here, man. Ugly guy, bro. Vozinha, he's gone to Chile. Santi Castro with Bologna. Maybe going to Roma. We'll have to wait and see. Rafa Leao attending Santos game tonight and getting Neymar Jr.'s match-worn shirt after the match. His match-worn shirt. What, Neymar Jr. played in the match? Jesus Christ, man. But because they spend money so stupidly, they have to keep rinsing out how much they keep playing for, because none of them can save money. None of them make good investments. Even look at this Leao guy. There was a couple of seasons ago. I'm like, come and get me Leao. Now, I wouldn't touch him with a barge pole, bruv. Look at this guys, bruv. And look, Bayern Munich, Real informed Bayern days ago about intention not to break the relationship. Oh, do you fancy each other, do ya? Munich can say whatever they like about he's not going nowhere. Why did you release how much it's going to cost then? Fabrizio just spamming as usual. Again, Yan Diamande, 19, brother. Look at him. He looks like he's 38, about 19. I'm telling you, some of these African dons, bro, they're catfishing. I'm just saying, innit? Again, just going over the same stuff. Yeah, man. Chalobah not going through. Crazy work, innit? Crazy work. I'll come out of that because it's not even worth it. It's dead. You know what I mean? Absolutely dead, man. I'm going to go to the bottom again just quickly, man. I do apologize if I've missed anyone's comments. We're coming on for 3 hours. I didn't want to be here for that long again, but here we are. The explanation is that Cronkies are greedy. They refuse to sell big players on big wages. So now it's an excuse to why we can't get these men over the line. But then I hear, no. They get all these marquee players in America for their franchises over there. A little bit of homework for some of you guys. If you want, it's not mandatory, but a little bit of homework. If they have done all of that, not even just that, homework. How long have the Cronkies owned Arsenal? So by the time we come back later or tomorrow, probably tomorrow now because we've done the Canon headlines. Yeah, how long have the Cronkies, KSC, whatever they're called, how long have they owned Arsenal? That's what I want to know. Because if all of your other franchises you can invest in, you can get them the best of the best in, all the other stuff, la-di-da, la-di-da. What is it with us now that you don't want to do? Are we even on their LinkedIn yet? Because I don't know the full time. I'm saying 20 years, it might be less, it might be more. But nearly 2 decades, and I don't even know if we're on their LinkedIn. This is my football club, bruv. I don't give a fuck about business. I don't give a fuck about your franchises somewhere else. I care about what you do here. Way too unlikely, Carl. He just wants another contract. Yeah. And I'm trying to tell it all of you. Calm down, relax. I was telling you when I was live. I told you in the pre-record, relax. He'll be playing for Madrid again next season. I'm like 90% sure. Do you know what I mean? Some dickhead went down my alley to trim the plants. They're not meant to, and they defo clocked it because they just moved the thing it was behind. Wow. Crazy, isn't it? All the people that come out here. Now, I used to do that. Grass cutting, hedge cutting. When I see the man they've got to do the work now, it's like, have they just started today? Like, they're rubbish. Anyway, big up to Carl, man. I hear that. Big up to you, legends, man. We are broke. We're not, but they don't want to spend money now, which is their prerogative. But like I said, that should be across the board then. You, man, don't get your bonuses for getting in the Champions League. We don't get marquee players. Yeah? Arteta don't get a raise. And then we just try and get through the next season as best we can. Talk to me then, innit? Let me know what's going on. Then I can make a decision. If you can keep all the bad news about Thomas Partey quiet for all that time, you're telling me you can't keep some of these tabloids quiet from telling all of your business about how much money we actually make and that. You can't keep them quiet about linking us with certain players. Why would you want to keep that quiet? Dopamine. Look at the internet yesterday. It's embarrassing, really. That's mad gutted, mate. Big up, man. Fake age Africans like Obi Femi, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Man's 19 looking 50. Like, what is this, bro? 18, brother. You look like you're 28. Like, what is? I don't believe you. We've got money. We're just tight. Yeah, that's it, and that's fine. Like you know, people. It's their prerogative. It's their business. Cool. But then you lot don't be getting bonuses and paid. Then, if everyone else has to tighten the string, the purse strings, why are you not doing it as well then? Definitely, but I'll stop bunning and one plant isn't worth a raid. Now, fair play and well done for stop bunning. I think it's better to do that when you're young. When you get to my age and they say, an old dog can't learn new tricks, they really mean it, bruv. You know what I mean? Then drop the asking price for Bruno G. I don't want way 45 Liao at my club, bro. Big up to Aussie's Den. Late to the stream. No worries, man. Hope you're well. Make sure you're all subbing to Aussie as well. Do you think we'll make a big signing? I think Bruno will probably be about as big as it gets. Good player. For me, 2 years too late. I'd take him. He wouldn't be the first person I'd go for, though. But cool, I'd take him. But is that enough? No, not on its own. Not with just Solis and Melier, but here's where we are. So that's probably going to be the biggest player that we get, bro. Just lost out to Morgan Rogers. You're feeling shame for all of that. So now you're just throwing out these dumb Vinny links and everyone's forgot about Rogers now. And we still ain't probably going to end up with nobody. The fact that I'm seeing Somerville playing in Saudi is pissing me off. If Chelsea hijack, sorry, I'm just because I need to finish, man. We're nearly on 3 hours, man. I must go. Take care. I'm trying to go. Views, my man. That comment hit hard, but real Afro men lie to their teeth sometimes. Which comment? Let me know, bro. I'm feeling a bit lost. 60 likes, amazing, legends. Can I ask what Optman you used to work for? Optman? What's that mean, bro? What council I used to work for Harrow Council. That's what you're asking me. I used to do ground maintenance for Harrow Council. Taking ivy out the walls, fixing up brick walls, unblocking drains, dealing with knotweed, cutting down trees, cutting grass, physical, mash up, signed off by the doctors. So I'm trying to make this my job. very, very hard, it seems. Do you know what I mean? Harder for me than it is for some other people. But there you go. One more thing, if you do end the show, you can. Oh, can I redirect to Vigilante? Can I? Big up to you, bro, man. That seemed a bit cheeky, though. Obviously, I'll redirect to wherever I like. I get the sentiment, though. I get the sentiment, but yeah, that's a bit cheeky, to be fair. Just subbed, loved your jersey. Come on, man. All my Irish people, them. Yes, I'm yellow, I'm mixed race, but my dad's Italian Irish. He's the white person. My mum's from the Caribbean, Antiguan Jamaican, fully Caribbean. I don't have English blood in me. I don't follow England. Big up to John Fitzpatrick, though, my bro. The age one. Oh, about 45. What? I've made a lot of comments, bro. If I asked you about why you timed someone out. I don't know if you heard that one. I'm still trying to find out about that. Are we talking about Liao's age, my age? Whose age are we talking about? I probably will direct to Vig, but I just don't like people telling me what to do. That's all it is. I said if you want. Yeah, but it's still a bit cheeky though, bro, innit? Let's be honest, bruv. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. It's still a bit cheeky. I say the same thing to Kwaja because he's done it before. Oh, this person's live. Okay. Unless I ask you, then I'm going to send it to who I want to send it to. No problem, bro. I just thought it was a bit cheeky, innit? Vinny and Madrid have said he is not for sale. He does. Yeah, bro, my cousin Vinny, bro. More chance of getting him in it. Who played it again? Was that Danny DeVito? More chance of getting him in it. More chance of getting him. But yeah, let's get out of here anyway. I'm starting to get agitated. And that is not the intention. Oh, yeah, just all I'm saying, guys, is just relax, bro. As Hendo said, more chance of getting my cousin Vinny than Vinny Jr. And I wouldn't be surprised one bit if even by tomorrow, Monday, we're hearing new contract signed. You know what I'm trying to say? Football with ends. He's saying Barcola bombshell. So again, look, True Gooner. Fabrizio Romano, 75 million deal. Again, nothing's been said differently, though. What's been said differently? They just said that we're going to bid. Well, you've been saying that for weeks. Our Vidge live with Chris as well. So I probably would have gone there anyway. But I don't like feeling nudged or anything like that. Our views, you should do this, or views, you should do that. Okay, if I ask for help, or if I ask for other than that, I think it's a bit cheeky. But it is what it is. Get over to Vidge, get over to Chris, hit him with the views raid. You know what I mean? We'll probably be back tomorrow now. Fresh new week, same old bollocks. Arsenal fans, like I said, do not be surprised to see Vinny's skin and teeth with his new Real Madrid contract. And do not be surprised to see Arsenal link with Rashford before the end of this window. Have a great day. Hit Chris and Vidge with a views raid. See you later.
Where were they? We crumbled! No, yes he is, and the team is. And I've backed them, and today they've let me down unbelievably. You know what I mean? You're 2-0 up,